Hoes put her on my bro, she think she playing us. A lot of foes wanna see me fall, I think I'm staying up. Hold me down through the night. We done made it all the life. Shit, I did drills with me and Ern, he go left, I go right. A lot of girls that made me learn that I don't trust for life. Damn, please don't give up on me. Smoking back to back, I got this glick up on me. When it cold, these niggas hungry, try and get up on me. I need a switchy on me. I need a switchy on me. This black AP 450 on me. Shit get crazy, these niggas ain't your homies. If you gon' ride for me, slide for me. I got bad bitches that'll die for me. Real niggas that's in prison, stand alive through me. And my homie had bit my back. People changed up, I'm happy that I saved up. I'm good. Yeah. 5 million cash, we ain't nobody to save us. Nobody. We don't. All this money and this fame can't even phase us. Swapping hoes, put her on my bro, she think she playing us. A lot of foes wanna see me fall, I think I'm staying up. Hold me down through the night. We done made it all the life. Shit, I did drills with me and Ern, he go left, I go right. A lot of girls that made me learn that I don't trust for life. Damn, please don't give up on me. Smoking back to back, I got this glick up on me. When it cold, these niggas hungry, try and get up on me. I need a switchy on me. I need a switchy on me. This black AP 450 on me. Shit get crazy, these niggas ain't your homies. If you gon' ride for me, slide for me. I got bad bitches that'll die for me. Real niggas that's in prison, stand alive through me. And my homie had bit my back was a surprise to me. Cause me and him go way back, he was on trial with me. And the only thing that's whack, he ain't been around to see that I got love for him if it's love for me.
So yeah, now I have an OnlyFans page. So
That's where we're starting.
no,
Like I literally said, "Yo, like I'm unmuting us," and like that's literally the first thing out of your mouth, like on the live show. Wow.
no, that OnlyFans. I opened up an account for my feet, only feet.
But you fan, and then you're subsidizing through Fansly because there's the
Yeah,
Wiki
through
feed.
fans.
Wait, so Wiki
There's a
feed's a
yes,
thing. There's
yes.
some like weeb shit we're starting out with. So yeah, so Wiki feed's a thing. Obviously, rating the feet and stuff like that. It's big and like
Well, yeah,
streamers,
yeah. I
content
mean,
creators.
if you have like it pays more if you have a nice pinky toe, and then
Right,
if it's a the big toe, not
right.
so much. Nobody really into the big toes, which is
Uh,
weird, but
uh-huh.
yeah, smaller toes, everybody's into that shit. So it's like, okay,
Yeah.
not thinking about painting the toenails, purple, maybe purple.
Purple? That's not really.
Pur-
That's not like festive. That's not.
It's not well Christmas. Oh, red. I could do red and white
That's what I'm. Red,
and green.
white, green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, chat?
Fucking Yo, this is what happens. This is
Yo,
what happens when you leave us alone for 2 weeks. That's what it is. It's like when we go
dude.
like bi-weekly, it's like, oh, what the fuck? You had time to just like, sit amongst yourself and amongst your thoughts, and then you come
Yeah,
back.
well, Sensei's thoughts. It's not thoughts. I don't know. Some people call it thoughts, but it's thoughts. But
Sensei's,
depending,
yeah, that's questionable too.
Sensei's thoughts.
Yeah, yeah. Don't let the wife know.
No, well, yeah, no,
No. Anyways,
yeah,
moving
no.
forward.
Yeah, I'm celebrating my son's 21st birthday. 21 fucking years
That's not today. Was that
on
today?
Wednesday.
Oh,
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Oh, happy early birthday to
20,
Junior then.
oh,
Let's go.
21 years. Remember this kid,
Shit.
had that little squeaky voice.
Shit. I remember.
21 years. That's crazy, man. Like he found the video. I guess you know how I don't know if it was Facebook. I don't know what it was, but it always tells you, oh, remember this time 5 years ago or whatever.
Right.
There was a video. No, it was YouTube. He found it on YouTube. I
Right.
guess he had uploaded a video a long time ago on YouTube of like them in the backyard playing with paper planes. Him and his sister, grandpa, God rest his soul, and like the dogs, they were all out there. And I'm like, what the hell am I in this video? They were like, oh, you were working. I'm like, oh, that's right, because that's what I did. I worked.
Right.
I worked. So and I heard his voice, and he's on like recording this whole thing, and I'm like, I don't remember the kid. Was that your friend? He goes, that's me. I'm like, holy shit!
That's
Like
funny.
his voice is completely different. Not
Yeah.
squeaking. I think it was just
No, it just
completely
well, with age and everything else, of course, he sounds different too. But that's always
different.
weird too.
Yeah,
Like when you hear yourself recorded, like especially at an earlier age, and then you hear yourself like later on and stuff, like you obviously get to a point. It's like, okay, this is your voice. This is where it settles out. But it's still weird.
right.
It's still awkward to like hear
It's
yourself and listen to
very
yourself.
weird.
Yeah.
Also, 21 fucking years. That's a lot of time. I mean, that it just I think about it, I'm like all the stuff, all the memories, all the good stuff, all the
Sure.
bad stuff, all the highs and lows. It's crazy. And then his sister's on it too, and I'm like, God, like you guys all, and then my wife, and I'm like, you guys just all look weird. Like all of you guys. Like I'm not a video guy. I don't do the video thing. I don't have much recorded on me. I would
Yeah,
say.
I know what you mean. Yeah, like the home movies and
Yeah,
shit like that. I
I'm
got
not. I'm not. Yeah, I
it's
was
a
always the guy behind the
yeah,
fucking camera and recording them, but never
yeah.
the guy getting recorded. And it's like, where was I here? Oh, work. That's right. Where was I here? Oh, I was in. I was somewhere. I was in the backyard mowing it. Where was I? I was doing something. I'm not on the
Right.
camera. But yeah, man, 21 years. 21
You gonna
years.
do this the celebratory shot maybe like a little like like the
We are.
first.
No, we are. We are.
Okay.
We're doing the shots. Like I'm even planning like a Father Sunday where we go to a strip club or something.
Oh my
Um,
God.
21 years
Jesus
later. 21.
Christ.
or do the whole
Yeah, I'm sure that's gonna go over the wife. You just really want to piss off your wife today. I think
yeah,
that's actually what it is. That's really
yeah.
what you're going for today. That's fine. I mean, I'll give you the fucking rope.
I mean, it's better than the idea she pitched. She pitched that we should just go to the store, drive to the store, and
right.
have him go buy the beer. I'm like, really?
Well,
That's what you want?
well, I mean, there is always that first experience, right? Like, listen,
Right.
I always looked fucking older. So my friends, like, I never bought alcohol like underage or anything. But like, my friends would literally, like, I had friends in high school that like smoked cigarettes, right? So they'd be like, Luke, you like look like the oldest out of all of us. Like, you literally fucking look 18. I was 14.
Now,
And they were like, yo, go buy us cigarettes.
to you? Was that a compliment or not? Would that
No,
feel
that I
good?
looked. Oh, yeah, absolutely. That I looked older at a younger age. Yeah. Now, fuck that. I don't want. Obviously, that's not the. I don't want. I don't want that. Obviously, I don't want to look.
Remember those days? I
That's what.
can't wait to be
I mean,
21.
I got
And then
great.
you
I
turn
got my
21,
thank
it's like,
thank God
fuck.
for my barber. My barber too. She's really cool. Yes, it's a female barber, but she's great. Like, and I just got a haircut this weekend, and we're talking about it and stuff like that. And I got like gray in my beard and shit like that. But she's like, no. She's telling me don't dye it, don't do the just for men thing, because
See,
I'm
that
over here
gets me
like all
jealous.
self conscious and
That
shit.
gets me jealous because I'm the guy that wants the gray beard, and I get like straggly grays in my
And that's what
fucking
I
beard.
have. I have like the salt and pepper shit going on right now.
See, I want the salt. See, I want the salt. The ones that want, like, I want the salt and pepper. I can't. It's hard for me to get. Like, my brother has it. My
Mm-hmm.
father has it.
Yeah, I got,
I'm the
but
only
I'm
one. I'm like,
33 and I
no,
got the salt and pepper shit. I'm like, what the fuck am I?
no, I got the other shit, the baldness. That's what I got. I didn't get
Right?
the salt and pepper
Yeah.
at an
Well,
early age. I
I'm
got the bald.
purposely like balding myself now. I could
Oh
grow.
my fucking god,
But yeah, I
it's
know, right? That's pretty fucked.
that's
But
cool. The salt and pepper look pretty cool. I want that. Yeah, that's
but
pretty cool.
so doing the haircut thing and everything, and then it's just I don't know. It's just weird. Like you said, it's just growing up and fucking aging and shit. It just. But listen, 21's a big thing. I remember what I was doing in my 20s. I was working, but I was also, it was like one of those. It was work hard, play hard. That was the
I
20s for
I
me.
I think my friends at the time, this was in New York, so they took me to back then. I don't know if that shit still exists. I doubt it. But down in the Bronx, the strip club called Owl's Wedge.
Yeah, I don't know if it's there or not. I'm not too. I know Sin City.
You
That's
remember
and
that
I
though,
think
right?
I don't even think Sin City's there.
And
I
Sin
may have.
City was another
Sin
one. I don't
City
know if it's
was
there.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's, I mean, that's what they did. That's what the boys did to me. Like, they took me out to a strip club, and I was like, oh shit, this is
I mean, I'm
cool.
sure there's no
Um,
shortage of strip clubs down there in Florida. I'm just
no, that's that. Especially Tampa. You go to Tampa, it's
you
like
know,
all over the
I
fucking
don't think
place.
I
Or Miami or Orlando. It's like all the major cities have like at least 2 or 3 of them damn things.
and Tracy, my first time in a strip club,
Quality
I
is
think I
a
was
different
like
thing.
that. Well, that's a whole other conversation. But I think my first time in a strip club was like I was like 24. Like I wasn't even like
24?
and I was with coworkers. Like that's what, this is how fucking lit. This is how lit we were. My old coworkers
Yo.
at AT&T, like literally, like females too, girls, like be like, yo, what are we
Yeah.
doing today? It's a Friday. What are we doing? Because you go to the clubs in New Jersey, you go over the bridge, right? Because we're in Staten Island. You go to the
Right,
clubs in
right.
New Jersey, you go to clubs in New York, or you go to a strip club. We literally would
That's,
go to
I mean, that's
strip
New York
clubs.
though. That's what you.
I was gonna
It's
say
pretty
we'd
much New
literally go
York.
to strip clubs and just fucking hang out, like just a group of us just mobbed up. It was the funniest fucking shit. It was my first time in a strip club, and then they would fuck around with you and stuff like that. I don't think I was seeing anybody back then, so they were literally paying for me to get like lap dances and shit. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah. That's exactly
just
exactly
like,
what happened. Like, they were paying
yeah,
for lap dance. Right, go to the private room or whatever VIP room. Here you got, and then bottles and shit. I'm like, oh, this is pretty fucking dope. Like, I had fun. It was fun. To me,
yeah.
it was fun.
Personally, I'd rather
It was.
just stay home, some video games, and
I
OnlyFans,
asked him
like
what
you were
he wanted
mentioning.
to do, but we're gonna end up watching his. I hope he's not watching this stream. It's a surprise for him, but his sister ended up buying him tickets to go for us to go watch Black Panther
Nice, very cool.
on Wednesday. So hopefully he's not watching. So that's gonna be a surprise.
Yeah,
'Cause
the
he's gonna
time that
be
you
on.
actually don't want him to watch and like
Right, right, and he's gonna be on. Watch, he's gonna comment in a minute. Watch, I guarantee you.
be like, where are we
Uh,
going to see? We going to see Black Panther? Let's go.
Word, Poppy just said we're gonna go see Black Panther. Yeah, but
Then you gotta flip
his
it on and be
sister
like, no,
recommended.
actually, it was Avatar 2. Actually,
It
it's
was
Avatar.
Avatar 2.
Actually, it's
It was
Avatar 2. Way
Yeah,
of the
it was
War.
Avatar 2. Yeah, or no, what's that? Cocaine Bear. It's Cocaine Bear.
I didn't even see. Bro, 10 seconds into the trailer, I fucking turned it off. I didn't even think that was a real thing. I don't care if it's a real thing. I have no interest whatsoever.
Well, it's loosely based on a real story. There was a bear that actually got into a cocaine thing. He went on an alpha bear tear for like a good 15 minutes, and he died. Heart attack.
What the fuck?
But they're making the movie seem like he did more than that. Like, he killed people. He didn't kill people. But I saw the trailer. So I'm like, they didn't make a movie out of this shit. Hollywood is like, wow. Like, they got no more ideas.
Oh, they'll
This is
make
it.
a movie out of
It's either
anything.
comic book or that. A bear. Oh, fuck. It's crazy.
Yo, my dad showed
But
me
yeah.
this. I was gonna say my dad showed me this trailer to this movie that's coming out in China. I want to say, right? And you know how you know how they get down now when it comes to Hollywood as of late. Like
Yeah.
they're very like, listen, we can make our own shit. We don't need you. like,
Mhm,
like
mhm.
that's why they're like less inclined to like show like MCU movies. If you don't change shit, we don't like the
Yeah.
way things are portrayed. We'll just do our own shit. So like it was this crazy, and you had to see the graphics. it looked like they were probably using like Unreal or some type of CGI. Like it looked like some
Ooh,
crazy video game cutscenes in like a movie. Not
right.
cheesy, but just like this looked like a triple A fucking title, but as a movie, and it wasn't animated because it was live action. It was like it was crazy. It was a crazy trailer. Actually, he DM'd it to me. I gotta show it to you. I forget the name, what it was called or whatever, but it's nuts. I think it might even be coming to Netflix out there too, and it's fucking wild. It's like one of those
Mm.
crazy movies out there that I wouldn't mind watching because I watch subtitle shit anyway. Like I use subtitles regardless, so like I actually
Yeah.
wouldn't mind watching it, because actually it just seemed insane. But yeah,
One of
man.
the discussions I was having, not to change it up a little bit, but one of the discussions I had with my son was like out of the box experience when it came to consoles.
Mm,
Like we were talking about it, and like his boy, I guess one of his boys ended up getting an Xbox, and he goes, "Man, he only ended up getting Xbox and no games for it." I'm going, "No, what do you mean? You got Game Pass and got a bunch of." He goes, "Yeah, but he didn't get a game for it." I'm going, think about this. Today, you could buy a console and get away with getting a subscription based service and have games.
correct.
Back then, when I had my Nintendo, when I bought a Nintendo or a Genesis or whatever, there was no games. You had to buy
No, you
games for
still
that
had to
shit.
buy the game, and then
Right.
it was a couple of months ago. Somebody had posted up like one of those old like Toys R Us like leaflets, like with like the
Yeah.
holiday sales,
Like the
and
little
then you see
cute.
how
Yeah,
much
yeah, yeah, yeah.
you see how much the consoles were, then you see how much the
Oh,
games were, and people out here
woo!
like bitching about like, yo, games are $70, fuck out of here. And I'm
There
like,
was
and I
no
know it's different.
uniform.
I know $70
Yeah, it was
back
no
then wasn't $70.
uniform. Well, it was not back then. The games were not uniform as far as $60 or $70.
No,
Back
that
then,
shit
it
was
was like
random as fuck.
Mario was 80 and Metroid was fucking 50, and
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was all over the place, hundred and
yeah.
something dollars for certain games. It's like and again, back then the out of box experience when you bought a console, it didn't come with shit. There was no subscription. There was no. It comes with I think the only console was a Sega Master System. When you like without a cartridge put into it, when you power it up, you got like think I forgot. I think it was Sonic. It came with a game already installed in the internal hard drive. I forgot what game that wasn't Sonic, but I forgot
Mm.
what it was. I think it was Alter Beast or something of that. But other than that, like you
That's
bought
a
a
crazy game to
Nintendo,
have already like a part of.
it was I think it was something. I forgot. I think it was that or I forgot what it was. But you powered it on. It was like a game already on there. It was like
Yeah,
one or two games. It wasn't big games. It was just like weird games. But still, it's like out of the box experience. You had to go buy the console and a game. I remember when I bought my 360, again, no, there was no Game Pass back then. But when I bought my 360, I literally bought my 360 and I had to buy Condemned. That was my first game on 360,
right.
and no hard drive. Like literally, I had no hard drive, so I didn't even know that it needed a hard drive because I was so used to the internal stuff.
Didn't it come
And
with a
here,
four? It didn't come with the 4 gig default, or
no,
was that
remember
after the
it
fact?
was the core and the pro. The
Oh
core
yeah,
was
that's right.
by itself,
Because the Pro was 20 gigs. That's what
20
it
gigs.
was. The
That's it.
Pro was
Yes,
20 gigs, and the core had dick. You had
yes.
memory. You could still there was memory cards, but
There
even
was
the memory
yes.
cards didn't do anything. Well, no, the memory cards would help you save. I
It
guess
was
because you used to have the
saved
same
like
game, but
maybe a save, but not the
yeah,
game itself. Like
yeah.
it was pitiful. Like I bought Condemned, didn't know I needed a hard drive, and I fucking played the game that night, midnight launch. I brought it home, excited, popped the game in, playing Condemned, got a few levels in or few. I was like maybe say 2 3 hours in,
Yeah.
and I turned the shit off, and I fucking go back to it the next day or whenever it was, and I'm going, huh?
No
The
progress.
whole no
No
progress. I'm going,
progress.
what is this shit? Oh, why do I have a hard drive? Fuck my life. I
Imagine.
didn't know that. Like that's how I learned it. But no, it was just a conversation with my son, which is pretty cool. I'm like, man, you guys, like this generation, like now, gaming now is
Got that shit
completely different.
easy. Everything. It's like,
So
yo, your
easy.
Nintendo Switch, you want 32 gigs is 64.
Oh,
You,
with the sale going on now, $250 Xbox S, and then you turn around and buy $15 worth of 1 month, or if you do a new account, you
yeah.
get a free account anyways. If you do a new
500,
account, you get a free.
512 gigs on a fucking Series S.
Ah, come on now, bro. Like I had 20 fucking gigs back then, bro, and that was $100. I remember.
I mean,
I
granted, game
remember that was
files are
100 bucks.
150 gigabytes, so it's not like, enjoy installing, 4 games. But,
Right,
you
right.
know,
But back then it was a 20 gig hard drive was $100. I remember the price.
that's so
100.
wild. Well, yeah, because I remember, because I think I started working at GameStop, and Turpin could attest to this as well, too, because I think. Because wasn't that was a little bit, yeah, because it was we started working pre Xbox One era, So it was still heavily PS3 360 area, but then it was slims. Like remember when
The black
the new
ones,
ones, the black ones came out, and then the and then I had the Modern Warfare 3 one, right? Because I think that was the console I ended up getting that made the little like sound, and then there was the Halo console that had the little sound. I think it
Halo
was
one,
Halo 4, I think, if I remember
They had the
correctly.
Gears
That
one.
was a
They had the
slim one.
Gears one.
And then, but didn't those come with like 250 gig hard drives, or am I bugging?
At that time, yes, because
That's what
it
they
had
eventually
already
went up to.
evolved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
huh? But it was still that big ass freaking. Well, they changed
It
it.
was the
No,
option
it
was
was the
20
slim.
gigs.
Go ahead. I'm
Well,
sorry.
the option was 20 gigs when it first came out. Then, like a few months later, they came out with a 50.
Yes. No, 60.
then
No,
60.
60.
Yeah,
Yep.
60.
And then
And
60
then
was
250.
120, and there was 120.
120
And 120 for for the old ones, for the old 360 top. But then on the slims, remember they changed the hard drive bay where it actually looked like the 2.5-inch hard drives?
Yes.
It was different. And then they sold the adapter to transfer your fucking data.
But that shit,
Bro, you needed the fucking adapter to transfer your data to the new Xbox. Oh my god. Oh, my head hurts now thinking about it.
Pointless purchase, man. It was a pointless purchase. I remember that shit.
No shot.
I remember it, kid. Sorry, I remember this too. This is why I didn't get a hard drive. One, I didn't know they needed one, but I also ended up spending the remaining little money I had when I bought the console that same night with a faceplate. They had like
the changeable faceplate.
They had at the time they only had like the one classic one was like white with the 360.
Oh, you didn't get the green one with the with the circles?
I didn't get
with the circles.
Yeah, that one.
It was
green. You're right.
So the green with the circle. It was like green, yellow.
I was pimping. I'm like, yo, I got it. I got it. Did I get home? I played my game the next day. I was like, oh shit, I didn't get.
Nah, dude, they did the Gears of War. Remember the Gears of War faceplate?
That was cool.
They did the Gears of War faceplate, and then they did the Gears of War Xbox 360 Slim. The red one. The one that was that was all red with the fucking cog. Yeah. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. They were, but see, back then though, every time there was a game that came out, they literally made a console for the fucking game.
They did. I kind of feel like they kind of do it. They're doing that now with the Series X, but it's kind of weird. It ain't like you can get in retail stores.
Yeah,
it's those competitions they be having.
Yeah, the giveaways, or even the S, like where they would remodel the S or something like that. I think there was one giveaway they did where they made like a Star Wars version or something like that.
But those faceplates back then was the shit, man.
Dude, and then it's even making me remember now too. I'm trying to think because back then 360, what were we saying? Gears of War, the Slim. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. I was about to say something.
You had Gears of War, you had Halo.
Halo, there was Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare 1 for sure. That was one. That's when they had the whole deal, with the 30 days of the battle of the.
Did you pre-order Connect? I was working at GameStop and I ended up getting a Connect because I fell into that ecosystem of let me spend my entire check at the fucking place that I work at. Because
I had the Connect 1G, the first iteration.
The first iteration.
I fell into that whole shit badass. Like I bought it, and all it was Connectimals and Connect Sports.
I might actually have to find the picture for the stream if I could go back into. Because I have old GameStop pictures, I think, on my Facebook. I might actually have to look for it and find the one. I think it was like midnight launch for the Kinect. And then we were all standing there fucking.
Did I do the midnight? I think I did the. I'm not sure if I did the.
And
midnight
I was working in the Bronx at this point. I was over there at 48 Westchester Square.
No, yeah, I was at GameStop. You're right. No. I worked the night it launched.
Yeah, so
I worked the night it launched, so I picked it up right when the kids. Our manager's an asshole. He would not let us. Yeah, he would not let us pick up take our shit right then and there. He wanted us to work the shift first, and then after the shift is over,
that's funny.
You know how not pissed off, but I was handing out these things and going, there goes mine right there. There goes mine right there.
That's mine. That's mine.
That's mine right there.
That's mine.
That's it right there.
No,
I had the first G, and then I had the one that came with the Xbox.
Dude, I'm looking right. Hold on. Oh no, I was still in Connect. Yeah, see, I still have. Bro, I have so many photos of me in GameStop just fucking working.
See, I'm sure that's all on Facebook, but I don't have I will have his Messenger. I don't have the actual Facebook app, so it's I'm sure because he always does that whole this time 5 years ago, blah blah.
Yeah.
I always come across my wife still has it, so every now and again she'll show me a picture. Remember this day? Remember that picture? I'm like, damn. That's just back in the days, when shit was good.
Crazy time, man.
And again, everything's good when you look at it 10, 15 years later. Those are the days,
But that's the thing. But we're talking about it like it was. I mean, it really wasn't last year. It was literally I'm talking about 10 years ago.
You think about it, 2000.
12 years ago.
it wasn't that long ago, but 2000 was 22 fucking years, like 23 now.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
It's
already I think 15 years removed from high school. That's a wild thought.
Well, I mean, think like the running joke that's like with this family is like that with my kids. It's like me and my wife was born in the 1900s. That's what like my kids be
Oh,
like
no
always making fun
shot,
of. Like,
because literally they're both
yeah,
they're literally millennials.
yes, yes.
Oh my
So,
god.
they were born in the 1900s, man. Like that's how old
Bro, they were born
they
after the
they
turn
make
of the fucking century. Yeah,
Yep.
that's oh my god.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You guys left us with a shitty Earth. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, that's my fault. Yeah, that's right. No, blame
No,
that
that's
shit
all
on.
me.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah,
Yeah,
blame the landfills and everything else that
yeah,
all the fuck shit that everybody was. Yeah,
all
that
the
no.
lead
Yeah,
paint they used back in days and all that. Yeah, yeah.
I ultimately made that decision. I'm sorry. You're right. The greenhouse
Mhm.
gases and all of that. Yep, that's me.
All
Sorry.
me.
Yeah,
All
all
me.
me.
I did that. I
Yeah.
pollute the oceans myself. That
Yep.
was all me.
Yep. EPA.
You know,
Yeah, that's right. You know EPA,
I
like
lit
that.
the gas
That's
guzzling
me. I
cars.
ran it.
Yeah.
Yep. I allowed all of this shit to happen. Absolutely. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Me
The fuck.
breathing carbon monoxide into the air. That's
Yeah,
all me.
yeah, yeah. Me farting.
Me farting.
Yeah.
That's all me. My
Methane
bad.
gases. That's
Yeah, I
me. You're
messed
right.
your world up.
The fuck.
Now fix it.
Look at the world you're leaving us. Shit.
Yeah, the word they left us was so great either.
Damn. All right,
Oh
now that I'm
man.
depressed,
Yeah, yeah. Now that we have accomplished that,
So listen, we spent 15 minutes, or it's actually 20 minutes now because our intro is 5 minutes long. Talking about fucking just I don't know, memory lane at this point. You want to talk about our weeks, because it was 2 weeks, so we had a little
yeah,
interim break, or
yeah.
little. I mean, it was just
Thanksgiving
it
break,
was
we had
gaming. It
that.
was a
Yeah.
lot of gaming. So
A lot of gaming. Got into what I got into. Well, I got into most recently Callisto Protocol. We'll
mm,
talk about that. Still playing my Call of Duty.
mm,
I'm on my skin grind still, my camo skin grinds.
word.
I'm up to the polyatomics. Like halfway through it already. So, and those are, it's crazy how the polyatomics so easy. It's like headshots. That's it. After doing the other challenges that like it's strenuous and fucking stressful.
Yeah, just aim higher.
Yeah, just aim higher. And it's crazy because this game's like the headshots come naturally. Like I have not even tried to go for headshots, and you know how they have that calling card for headshots.
Sure,
Literally, I have almost 2,500 goddamn headshots. I'm like,
that's a lot.
without me even fucking trying. Like, oh, okay, this is gonna be easy. So
That's
I've
a
been
lot.
running through that. Let's see. Got into what game did I ended up? Oh, I just completed this yesterday too. It's on Gamepass. It just came out. Fuck. Let me look at. I'm looking at my shit right now.
Mm-hmm.
All achievements. All right. It's let's play this shit too. Somerville.
Okay.
Somerville. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Played that. It plays like that game Inside or Limbo. It's, left to right kind of shit.
Yep.
With things going on around you. So I played that. That was pretty fun. I liked it. And then there was this game that I joined the Discord for this developer, and I didn't know they were giving out games. Nick was the one that told me, "Hey, you should join the Discord. They're giving out games." A game they're working on. It's called Divine Knockout.
Okay.
It plays just like Smash Brothers or any other game we played recently that's like that. But instead of it being 2D, it's literally like it's a 3D game. It's like you're in a world and you're in a platform and you like it's all.
Oh,
3D.
so what? Like kind of like a Soul Calibur or even like a Tekken?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's the same thing. You knock people out the ring and that kind of stuff. Everybody gets their health. So I mean, played that a little bit. That was fun. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much. And I watched the only Christmas movie that exists in my house, Die Hard, 1 and 2. I know that's always a debate every fucking year. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas movie.
It's a goddamn Christmas movie, But yeah, that's pretty. I didn't, and then Thanksgiving, did the whole Thanksgiving thing,
Yeah.
and the food and the eating and all that stuff, and if you guys are the kind of people that save your damn leftovers for more than a week, God help you, and I hope you have a great health insurance because god damn, if you're eating food that's left over from Thanksgiving a week later, you got worms.
I feel like what, like 3 days maybe? Like
3.
you probably get like 3, like it's
four-
like 3,
especially
maybe
with
4.
ham.
4's pushing it, maybe.
4 is pushing it, bro. It's pushing it. It's like okay, Thursday, great, it's a meal.
Yeah.
Friday is a banger because the next day food is always a banger. But then Saturday, that's when it be like, all right, get what you can eat, sandwiches, whatever. And then 4th day, it's time to toss some shit, depending on it's just time. It's like shit don't last that long, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but I only say that because I know people in my life in real life that actually have the shit eating it like on a Tuesday a week like the week after. I'm going, yo, y'all gonna get sick. No, we froze it. No, y'all gonna get sick. Ain't no way you can. It's ham. It's turkey. We do turkey and ham, but it's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, both.
people are like, oh, it's like, nah, man. If you're eating food a week later for Thanksgiving, bro, you better have a great health insurance. I swear.
Yeah.
That
I mean,
hospital
unless you're like vacuum sealing shit, and even then,
and then
that's
using the
excessive. Like,
air fryer or whatever to get it back to like
yeah,
rehydrate.
to like dehydrate, all that
Mhm.
stuff. It's crazy. Yeah, man. So, and you played. So I know you said you did some Somerville. You also played some Callisto Protocol.
I play Callisto Protocol.
Very good.
Mhm.
Any ideas, thoughts, comments?
Okay. Great game.
Uh huh.
Nothing revolutionary. We spoke about this before we went live.
Yep.
Nothing revolutionary. It's literally a reimagining of Dead Space. It's
Yeah.
what it is. Nothing different. Nothing out of like there was nothing reinvented in the game. It was
Right.
just a reimagining of Dead Space. I've been enjoying it. Haven't finished it yet. I know I was playing it very like I had no issues with it till I got. I don't know if it was because the patch they put out, um, or not. But I'm like kind of the late game now. But there's an area where I gotta like drop down into a catwalk so I could progress the story. It won't let me do that because when I drop down, immediately it crashes,
Hmm.
and that's where I'm at. I'm stuck at that place. I'm stuck at progressing the story because it's literally crashes every
It,
time I get to that point.
and I didn't ask you before too when you had mentioned this to me, but obviously you're playing on your Series X. Did
Mhm.
you like look up at all to see if other people were like experiencing problems like at
I
this
I did the
similar?
Reddit thing. I did the
Yeah,
whole
just to
went
see if
on
like you
lyric
could see if somebody else is like
nobody's really reporting it, but then
Okay,
again, the achievements on these games are mostly rare, so I don't think that many people are playing the game.
I got you.
Um, and haven't got to that because it's pretty late game where I'm at, and the people I see on Twitter that's playing it when they screenshot saying, "Oh, this is great," like they're like way behind me.
I got you.
If those are up to date of where they're at in the game, they're way behind me. So I'm waiting to see if anybody in Twitter that's playing it.
Like actually gets to that part.
Yeah, like I know Jordan Berserker, one of the accounts on there. Jordan, he's on. I follow him on Twitter. He's playing it, loves the game. I want to see if he gets to that point. And I haven't said anything to him. I want to see if he like gets there and go, oh shit, my game's crashing now.
Mm,
I hope it doesn't crash for him. But at the same time, if it does, I know it's the game because I told you this before we went live. I tried any kind of workaround I could think of. I've reinstalled the game. I've cleared the cache. I cleared my hard drive one and reloaded it from the cloud. I took off the skin that I got from the Twitch drop, and then I put the default skin on. And none of that seems to work.
basically everything but deleting your game save because obviously you don't want to do that. But
Well, I ended up moving it from the internal to the external,
moving it back, yeah.
and then moving it back. So I did all that. I essentially did the on and off switch. I tried turning it on, off and on. I did all that, and
Yeah.
it crashes. So now I'm at the point where I have to wait for hopefully a patch. Hopefully they find it themselves and they can patch it because I really want to finish this game. It's really good. One thing this game is doing for me though is that is making me want to play Dead Space remake. Like I really
It's
now
got you.
want.
It's literally got you hyped for
Oh
the
yeah,
remake. Yeah.
yes, I'm so hyped for that remake now. Like oh my god, this is so good. But the game is good, man. The lighting is good. I played on performance.
Okay. Cool.
No issues on it at all. So pretty
Nice.
good. 4K ray tracing, all that good stuff.
Nice. Yeah. No. My only thing I'll say too with the experience, I haven't been able to play it, but yeah, I just seen that a lot of people that have played it that haven't had issues with it, they enjoy it. But from the PC side, there were a lot of people having issues. But I think it's
Big
more
time.
so an issue of like a Unreal Engine, Unreal 4, which I didn't know if they ever actually
It's
specified
UE5.
what they were building on. Well, but
It's
supposedly
UE5.
this is built on UE4.
Well, yeah, but you're right. It's built on UE4 with some UE5 features to it,
Right. But so
and
that it and so
built
like
on the
but this is
current
like an issue that
gen
has plagued other UE games and titles before. And then like to the point where they're like, "Oh, hey, have you tried?" And then it's one of those PC games. It's like you have to go and like fucking, go into your config files, enter this string of code,
which I
save your
told you, like,
config files.
for I mean, at the end of the day, all you want to do is play a game. You
Yeah.
shouldn't have to go through all that shit to play a game.
Well, it's like I told you, like yeah,
it's
if you had to play on PC and you experienced that, there's no shot you would be doing that. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't
Oh
have the
no,
patience to
me?
do that.
No.
Yeah.
As soon as that shit would have been whatever, no, I'm done. You patch it. That's your job. I paid you $70 for a working game. I didn't pay you 70 for me having to fucking have a part-time job to figure out your game. Like
Yeah.
I ain't doing all that. Like the technical stuff should be all figured out on their side, not me. That's why I play console. It's simple. I pop it in, I play, but
Yep.
it's not that. I told you this before stream. It's like what's going on with these games lately that have been dropping on these current gen consoles. They're just not working properly. Whether it's Cyberpunk, whether it's now Callisto Protocol, whether it's Call of Duty. That shit crashes. Battlefield, when it first launched, crashed a lot. Like these are games that the only game experience I've had this year, which is still my game of the year and will be my game of the year. Hopefully, we'll find out Thursday. Is fucking Elden Ring. It's the only game I literally from start to finish I had a great experience on with no crashes and maybe minimal bugs that didn't really ruin the game at all.
You know what game just works, Kills? You ready? You know what game just works? Vampire Survivor.
Vampire Survivor.
Bro, why am I
just works?
Why am I okay, one I got made fun of, by the way, by Turpin. I didn't tell you this, but we're playing cards.
No, we're not doing that.
We're playing cards. We're literally at the league. Like, we're at the league. We're sitting down playing cards. Him and his brother, Jeremy, they walk up to me like, hey, we're going to get on PC later on. I said, yeah. It was like, and then I told them, because before I went to go play cards, I was playing Vampire Survivor. So you playing it. So other people playing it. I've seen people play it before, and I'm like, all right, well, it's on Game Pass now.
It was on PC 3 months prior to it
That's
dropping.
What I mean. Exactly, but it's also, and people like have called it a mobile game or whatever, because it can be played on cloud. I think, like with touch controls as well too. It's like
I played it. Oh yeah, right. Of course.
But
yeah,
I mean,
it's good on cloud.
And there's not much to. I don't want to say that there's not much to the game, but there's like, I don't know. I feel like there's some level of like, I gotta, you know what I mean, like moving around, and there's some like you don't move as fast. Listen, there's some. It is a game in the sense that it's movement based completely, but I still feel like you have to know like which upgrades you wanna. You still have to have a build and all of that stuff, dude. I was hooked. Like I'm literally like I don't have all the stages unlocked yet, but even doing like the bonus stage, just messing around,
bro,
just screwed up.
It's one of those games that Twitter started talking about. I'm going, what the fuck's this game? And I see screenshots and videos. I'm like, really? That's the game that everybody's hyped about? Whatever. And I was like, I gotta get a couple of achievements anyways. Your brother, here we go, Draven was like, hey man, this is game Vampire Survivors. It's on Game Pass. You should try it out. And then he put achievements. Or I just played like 7 minutes of one run, 7 minutes or whatever it was, and I got like 7 achievements out of it. I'm like, oh.
Well, he said he said the magic word.
You cracked the code. Okay, let's magic word. Here we go. So I downloaded it. No, I didn't download it. I played it off the cloud. And
yeah, there you go,
bro. I was like 3 runs in. Each run is 30 minutes. If you last the whole.
Yes, if you last the whole 30 minutes. Yeah.
And I did 3 runs of 30 minutes. I'm going, oh, and then what's his name? Like the guy that comes at the end kills me.
Yeah.
And I'm going, no, I gotta figure out how to beat this motherfucker.
That's right.
And there's my loop.
I didn't know, but see, I didn't know the loop. I didn't know the game loop. I didn't know that you can't kill him.
You can.
Oh, so because I thought I had a build going. Remember when I would start sending you like those builds when I was actually completing
the Bible
it? The Bible, like with everything, when I actually had the Holy Bible, and I was like, he can't even touch me because I have the shield, and it's like, or he tries to get close to me, and I just perma-stun him, and he can't even move near me, and I'm like, all right, but how much damage, how much DPS you have to do? And I guess I'm sure there's a lot, because I thought I was, they sent 2 at me. I was on a stage where they sent 2 of them.
The higher your level is when you get to him, that's what times his health. It's like 100,000.
Okay.
So if you go in there with 100 levels, that's 100,000 times 100.
Okay.
So that's the fight takes I mean, you can kill him, but he has buffed health. But you also got to go in there where he can't even touch you, because the moment he touches you, you're dead.
Fucking Timber. You see? Yeah. He one shots. You see what Timber just said? Look at the chat.
Last 30 minutes. That's what you.
Jesus Christ. Leave it to the Brazilian.
Brazil.
Yeah, maybe with Brazilian women.
What?
I have the Holy Bible. You can't even touch me. Logic 20.
Okay.
True.
Yeah.
And garlic. Yo, garlic is
garlic, bro. Look, the build is this. Very simple for me. The build is the garlic
and the lasers and space lasers that freeze you.
Oh, fuck the guns. Okay, so I like the.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're talking about the Lancer, the
The
Lancet.
yeah, that when it shoots the beam and it freezes the
Yo.
enemy.
Okay, so to build this to kill that dude, the Bible, right? And evolved. You gotta have the Bible evolved so
Yeah.
that shit can buzz off. You want to have Laurel. Laurel is okay. Laurel, let me explain what Laurel is. Laurel is the green leaf, and what that does is when you evolve that, it becomes where like any enemy, including him, the big boss, that touches you can only take a max 10 clicks or 10 ticks off your health.
Oh,
The
that's cool.
max. So evolve, that's what happens. And then you want the Lancet because it freezes him. So he doesn't go at you and fuck with you. Right? So those two things you want. Those are the two things primary you want, evolve, to get to have a shot at killing him. And then the like everything else, like attack wise, is whatever you want. You got the
Yeah, whatever you want
Bible,
to do damage or whatever.
whatever. Yeah, the guns. You could do. My favorite is the whip. I love the whip when you evolve that shit because what the whip does is it gives you health back.
Yeah.
Like when you kill like when you kill enemies and stuff, it gives when you hit them, it gives you health back. So that's the secret to that. So I ended up beating him, right? Because everybody was like, I can't beat this guy. So oh my god. So I you know me, I put my fucking thinking hat, put everything together, got to killing him.
Which guy were you
by the
using when
way,
you killed him?
the guy with the whip, the first guy, the very
Antonio.
first guy. Yeah, that guy right there, Antonio, the guy on the screen. I used him, and because he has the whip, I like the whip.
See, I didn't do Dairy Planet yet. I've only done like so, and then some of them have relics and shit, bro. Listen, people. Okay. So going back to that whole Turpin thing, because I know I had scatterbrain for a second.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
literally told him that I was playing this game, and as I'm sitting in the chair, he looks at me. He goes, wait, why are you playing that mobile game?" I was like, "Don't do that.
Don't do that.
I said,
Don't,
"Don't,
don't do that.
What is hyper mode? Bonus move speed? Is it hyper mode?
Yeah, hyper mode is when you click on hyper mode, what happens is that every the enemy your leveling up becomes faster. You get more gems, that kind of stuff. Everything becomes that much faster. But you get more unlockables as you play. Like there's other shit like I don't know why would you do this, but there's also things you can enable where the enemy's health is stronger, they're faster. I'm like, why would you want to do all that?
Well, make it hard.
But,
I mean but that's the whole roguelike experience. Well, that's like Hades. Yeah. Hades does that too. You put on the different skulls and the challenges
that's exactly what it
so
is.
you could go back in and get like better shit at the end and stuff. But
oh, by the way, Pichona. Oh, bro, when you evolve that shit, when you evolve Pichona,
I thought this was like one of the shittiest ones.
No, evolve when you gotta get both of them. You gotta get this one and Ebony. It's the black Raven. When you evolve both of them, they become one. Like they become like united.
Yeah.
And it becomes some powerful shit that you see what you got going right now with how it's shooting it.
Yeah.
It's like bigger pellets, and it's like white and black hitting like going at the same time. And then if you get like the speed upgrades, woo, like I think it's the gauntlet or whatever that makes it faster. Oh
yeah. So I promise you, I played other games too, but like a lot of the last 2 weeks or maybe week and a half has literally been me just like I played League with the boys. I fucking played Call of Duty with my brother. A lot of the clips that I was just showing before too, like we were just like.
I promise you, I played other games.
I promise you, I was playing other games. Like we actually have a podcast and to talk about other things. But like, dude, this game, man, this game was just a lot of fucking like just it feels a little mindless, and you could kind of like turn off your brain a little bit, but you kind of can't.
That's it.
You still have to pay attention to it,
that's
what you're doing.
Though. That's the digital crack. The digital crack is that this is the type of game that once you finish your Call of Duties or your League of Legends,
and you just want to wind down. You just want to wind down. Yes,
that's it. That's exactly it. This is, and by the way, this is the one game that took me off Call of Duty for hours. This right here, like I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah,
what I call it digital crack. It's fucking digital crack, bro. Not that I've done crack in my life.
No, same.
Right. It's fucking nuts. 2 days, 7 hours, 7 minutes. It's my playtime on this game. On this game, it's just.
I have to look back at actually. You know what's funny? Hold on, now that we have it open, does it actually say here? Vampire Survivor. Where does it say playtime? That's how long it says to beat. 7 hours.
For me, I had to go on my app, like the Xbox app, and it gives it to me. They're like stats and whatever.
I think there's a way to
go down. Go click on go down to where it says like the achievement. That right there, like the.
Oh no, that's fuel. Hold on.
Rewards, that blue box to the left.
This one? Possible rewards? Oh, 8 hours and 13 minutes. That's still, listen, And I'm talking like, and there's a few times once I started getting the hang of it, I literally like, started then playing. Like once I was like, oh, this is how the build goes. Oh, this is how I can keep going higher.
Dude,
And
I
then,
started getting cocky with the game and said, one Red Death? Let's do 6. I
yeah,
had 6 of those motherfuckers on me because if you don't kill them fast enough, they spawn more.
yeah,
Like he duplicates and he becomes, what's that, multiplicity, whatever you want to call that.
hmm
He becomes more than one. So like I had one and another one came out. That fight took me a good 30 extra minutes to beat him because he has so many out there spawned, and I'm like, I don't care how many you spawn, I'm gonna kill your ass. Like, I got what I got. Like, you're not gonna kill me. Like, every time you hit me, my health came back. So I'm like, hats, I got you.
Yeah, man. So a lot of this, a lot of Call of Duty with my brother, just having a lot of fun with DMZ, and not fun. I got tilted off my fucking face yesterday. But I do want to show you this clip, and then we're gonna get into our topics. But I do want to show you this clip actually. I think I had it queued up. And hopefully I got some volume to it as well. Let me know if it's coming through.
Oh, let me.
Let's see which one it is. Yep, it's this one. Let me know if you hear this. You quiet now.
Yes.
All right. So me and my brother playing DMZ. Guy ran up.
Wait, you have proximity?
Yeah. Proximity's turned on. My brother got killed.
Downed him, and I guess he walked off the roof.
This is
probably.
I killed his teammate. That's the guy who. This guy was talking so much shit. I wish I would have recorded the previous 2 minutes. Talking so much shit. And he's driving around now. 3 tap him.
That far. Ooh.
All right.
Think I'm fucking playing?
This man's a fucking marksman now all of a sudden,
think
right?
I'm playing, right? Yeah, you think I'm fucking
Get
playing,
the fuck
right?
out of here. You was ducking and dodging, bitch. You was ducking and dodging the whole time.
That's him talking?
Come on now.
Sucky.
You ain't
Sucky,
interrogating shit, bitch.
Sucky.
Your mother should have swallowed you.
Sucky.
He didn't want you to interrogate him.
Yo.
Your mother.
You should be able to pick me up. That's funny. It's fucking hilarious, dude.
That's funny.
Yo, I'm telling you, this shit, and then my brother doesn't have proximity chat turned on. So like I'm hearing this, I'm the only one hearing this conversation.
I really gotta play with that shit on.
Dude,
I would love
it is, yo, on DMs, and then on Warzone it's interesting because you hear people. And I think there's a way, there's a setting where you could one-way it, but like you literally, if somebody's in your area because they're talking like open mic. Because people don't know how to use the channels. They're not doing the part. It's like old school party chat shit, but it's like because it's proximity and it's open, and this new thing that they got, if you make a party channel, you won't talk in game. But a lot of people play with open mic. This is what I'm saying. This is like old school shit, and this is how they do it. But the fact that they actually turned it on, yo, it is so crazy the shit that we got into.
Bro, the content that's been created by some of these content creators, like my favorite is Dr. Disrespect with this kind of shit.
Yeah.
I mean, he got banned because he called the guy, he was really made into the guy. But like he did one video where the guy coughed, right? On proximity chat, I hear the guy cough. So then Dr. Disrespect was like, "Oh shit, I hear you." But then the whole way before he killed him, he's literally Dr. Disrespect on the mic, like,
just coughing the whole time,
the whole time, so he can mask his footsteps. I'm like, oh, I didn't even think of that. Like he was just coughing purposely. It started off being making fun of him, but then he kept doing it because he was masking his footsteps. The guy didn't even know he was coming. Like he was like, okay, I hear you on the mic, and then he killed him. He goes, bro, I didn't even hear you cough. He goes, yep. I was like,
dude, that's been on my last 2 weeks. Thanksgiving was good. Everybody's good, family and stuff like that. So yeah, man, just gaming and stuff like that, and it was a nice little break in between that we had, and then a lot of Web3 stuff with my dad as well too, on the grind there as well. Got a new gaming desk as well. Didn't set it up yet, but can't wait. I'm definitely
you haven't set it up yet?
Pictures that haven't set it up yet. But it will be set up soon.
What color is it? BLK?
Bro, literally, I sent you the picture. And you're like, yo, I mean, they came in multiple colors too. Like,
I know. But
I'm really asking it, and it literally says it on the fucking box. That was a good one. Yeah, that was good.
I was like, oh, durr.
But yeah, man. So that was definitely my last 2 weeks, and obviously, just excited about doing the pod and stuff like that. And you know, we had some interesting.
Literally, we hit I hit you up, right, and I was like, hey, here's the thumbnail, and like topics. I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck. We're just gonna talk.
Yeah. And you were like,
wanna talk.
yo, let's just talk. And I'm like, I'm down. Let's go.
I don't
All
give a
right.
shit.
I'm like, I am
Like
so
at this
down.
point, I just want to go live. Let's go.
Yeah. I am so down
yeah.
for it. So yeah, and that's where we're at now. So before we actually get into it too, as well, you know, 50 minutes in, shout out the chat, of course, my brother Draven in there. What's up?
Big breaks.
Potion
Yes,
Sword
Potion.
in here,
Potion
hanging out.
Sword.
Timber,
He's
of
in here.
course.
Another
Armad
guy.
and Ball Breaker, Turpin, in there. It's just, you know,
Anti-mobile gamer himself.
dude.
Turpin.
We tried that was another thing I gotta. Speaking about Turpin, real quick, we're on this little RTS like kick right now. Me and him a little bit. I mean, he's always kind of been an RTS player. He played StarCraft 2 heavily. Me, like, I dabbled in Warcraft back in the day, not World of Warcraft, but like Warcraft, like old school, like Battle Chess, old school, right? Yeah. So we're like trying to find games to play. So we played Dune. Dune, by the way, that game preview. I just want to say something real quick. Played Dune. All right, I'm gonna tell you about it real quick. So Dune game preview. It looks really cool. The unit's cool. I'm doing everything but the fucking RTS. I'm a stock trader. I'm fucking I'm negotiating peace talks. I'm doing everything but building a fucking base and and gathering resources. Or I'm gathering resources.
You hit the politics part. The politics part of the game.
This doesn't happen in fucking StarCraft. When you get a base, you load into a game, and you have a base, and there's resources next to you. You go and you have your workers, and they mine the fucking resources. You don't have a random fucking sandworm because you're on Arrakis, okay? You don't have a random sandworm that, like, you hear the audio come and it's like, sandworm is in your area. So you got to lift up the excavator, because if you don't do it, the sandworm comes out of the fucking sand, and they actually animated this really good, and eats your fucking excavator. And then you're on a cooldown. Then your resources get knocked out, and then you got to wait until you get you got to build another excavator to basically go back into that spot to do it. It's, oh my God, it was just ridiculous. So, and I just could not figure out for the life of me how the game wants you to like go and make gold or Solari, basically, which is gold, in a stock market, in a galaxy fucking stock market. And I'm like, I could do this like in real life. What the fuck am I doing this in I don't want to do this in a game. It was very frustrating. So like, I think it's a little too heady and a little too micromanaging for my taste. So then I don't think I told you this. I never played Halo Wars 2. So now we're just looking for games to play, like an RTS game to play.
I played 2, not 3. Right? No, I played 2, not 1. I don't know. I played one of them. I don't know which one it was.
Downloaded Halo Wars 2. Me and him get into we do like a kind of best of 3. Not that it was planned. He wins the first game. I think I win the second game. I kind of just like overpowered him a little bit, a lot of units. And then he went to third.
Halo Wars has multiplayer like that?
Yeah. Halo Wars. It's straight up RTS. Yeah, and then I think you could do 2v2 and stuff like that. But we were just doing 1v1, whole bunch of maps. It's RTS. I don't want to sound mean when I say this, because I'm sure there is strategy and stuff like that. And this is no takeaway to like Halo Wars, but it is RTS for dummies. It is like it's kind of like
down.
I wouldn't say very dumbed down. It's just to the fact that it can be controlled on a controller. So when you see actual like hardcore professional StarCraft players and how many times they click their mouse and their fucking keyboards compared to if you're entering in actions with a controller, and if you could be somewhat okay and stuff, it's like it's not on the same level. So we're playing that, and then it's like. And then eventually we get to the point where we're talking, and he's like, why don't you just download StarCraft 2? It's free. I'm like, I'll download it, but I don't feel like playing 20 rounds with you before I because he wants to just play multiplayer, and like, I'm just going to learn by, it's like death by fire, or just trial by fire, basically. Like, I want to like watch YouTube videos. I want to like learn what the fuck to do and how to do things and stuff like that. So I'm in the process of learning StarCraft 2. So a week or two from now, I might tell you how I've lost handedly to Turpin in like StarCraft.
You're gonna start talking like the lingo, and I'm gonna be all confused, like, huh? What are you talking about?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's workers and units and Zergs and fucking Protoss and Terran. Yeah, there's a lot of it's crazy. I don't know, but it's one of those things. But yeah, I just had to go off on that little tangent there because and Turpin was busting my chops. Always, and we might actually play some Halo. He actually wanted to play some Halo doubles, and I think I left him hanging. Huh? I'm sorry, did you say something?
Ooh. No, I said I was snorting over here. Like I'm laughing and snorting.
Oh,
That
my
shit's
bad.
hilarious.
No, freaking. He wanted to play some Halo doubles. And I left him hanging one day, so I apologize as well.
Ooh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, it
Well,
was.
that's payback for calling Vampire Survivors a mobile game.
That's exactly why I left him hanging because he shitted on
mhm.
Vampire Survivors. So
There
yeah,
you go. There you go. So it's all karma.
yeah, man.
It's
So
all,
shout,
it all
but shout
balances
out
out.
to our handy dandy mod friend of the show, my friend, our friend, Turpin.
Turpin.
And yeah, man. So that's pretty much it. So chat, shout it out. I guess we could talk about the topics that we
I mean, I guess we got some topics like we can talk
yeah.
about.
Well,
And
listen,
before we get in there, we shout out the chat though. We shout out the chat, and I want
yeah,
to give a big, huge shout out to my boy Money.
word.
Like he keeps me on that Call of Duty grind. Like that man, like we have like a set. Like, look, dude, it's like we'll get it. You know how party chat works. We'll get
Yeah.
in party chat, and it's like it's just hours of just us just sitting there just talking shit.
Well, that's money, man.
And then like we know each other so we've been friends for so long. So was like at a certain time when I see him go on YouTube, it's a wrap. It's like okay, good night, Money.
Yeah. You just know people's tendencies.
Yeah. Good night, Money. I get nothing back. Right? That's it. He's good for the night. He's done for the night.
Yep.
So I want to give a shout out to Money. I appreciate that, man. For being who he is, man. For all these years, just taking it with my bullshit on Call of Duty.
Word.
Other than that, yeah, man, we got topics. We got shit we talk about.
Yo, God
What do you wanna talk
Howard did an interview.
God Howard
God
did an interview.
Howard did an
Yes,
interview,
he
man.
did.
So, did you know who Lex Fridman was before this podcast came out?
Nope.
So, Lex Fridman's been doing interviews now, podcasts with I mean, he's all over the spectrum. Like, I mean, the guy interviewed Destiny, political commentator, streamer, debater. He interviewed Jordan Peterson. Like, this guy's all over the spectrum. He has
He doesn't have a set theme. He doesn't have
no.
like
It's kind of like just I feel like it's things that interest him. I'm pretty sure. Like, and I didn't watch a lot of the stuff before this. I've always seen his podcast and things like that around. But obviously this was interesting, and I think a lot of people obviously this ran onto Twitter pretty quickly because they saw who was being interviewed.
I don't think they even watched the damn interview. They just went on Twitter and started talking shit.
So I think, well, there was that, or using it to further,
whatever
narrative and perfectly fine. But listen, there was a lot of so a couple of things. I'll start with this. One, this is a weighty. It was 2 hours and 44 minutes. Full disclosure, I did not watch this whole thing entirely. Yes, I did skip between. Thank God for the chapter system. Okay, here it is.
I did the cliff notes on that. Just jumped it. Yes, thank God for chapters.
Thank God for chapters. Okay, so I'm down here. Obviously we hit up the Starfield. He talks about Starfield. He talks about Elder Scrolls 6. But a lot of things. What's up, Yobi? A lot of the things that he also talks about as well too, which is really cool, is literally just like the ins and outs of what goes into pretty much like making a game, and specifically probably making like a Bethesda game, like games that a Bethesda is known for. So like if you're an inspiring developer, if you're looking, to see like how one of the best in the business, like the guy should get a lot of that.
Even if you're not in part of it, like just
knowing the in and out,
picking the brain and knowing the ins and outs of what the development life is like, what they go through, and I love shit like that. Like I love it because it's important to know. It's not just I pay a game and I'm playing it and it's broken. Like it's just a lot that goes on in game development, and I appreciate when they do these kind of interviews.
And Lex really drills down too into specific things like the simulation part to it. NPCs like talks specifically, about it, because remember too, Bethesda's origins as a PC, like they're PC developer, like that's their origins. And then it was just, it was Xbox pushing them like, hey, Morrowind, like, can you do that on Xbox? And that's why the partnership between Bethesda and Xbox started well before Microsoft purchased Bethesda. But I will skip to here. It was the Xbox part. It's 2 hours and 1 minute. And it's a couple of minute clip here, but I'm going to start playing it. And he had some really cool things to say. Not really bigging up one without trashing the other. That's another thing too. This isn't really, like I said, we're not pushing any narratives here. I just really find it interesting, the things that he was saying here specifically with this part of the pod. So I'm going to play it real quick for everyone.
So you mentioned part of Xbox. Microsoft bought Bethesda and ZeniMax for $7.5 billion.
Well, what's it like joining the Xbox team? You've I think written about it. What are the exciting aspects of that?
You know, when your company goes through a change like that, no matter what it is, even if it's somebody that you've worked with for a long time, you never know what you're in for. You hope. And I had worked with them since we started doing console stuff with Morrowind. They came to me and, hey, you should make this game for the Xbox. And so when they were making that console, had a great experience with them. And then on the 360 with Oblivion. And so I guess the point is, we felt that we had a very good relationship with everybody there, and we understood what their culture was, but you never really know. And I mean this honestly, it's been awesome that the culture inside of Microsoft and Xbox that people see from the outside is the culture inside. The way they talk about players, the way they'll invest in the players, the risks they'll take, the thoughtfulness from Phil Spencer on down has been, feel really, really lucky. And then a game like Starfield, where, look, we've had a lot of success with the games that you talked about, but we've never been kind of the platform seller, the game for a platform for a period of time. And so, there is a lot of pressure there. There's a lot of responsibility there to make sure we deliver for everybody.
So I'm going to stop it right there real quick. So a couple of interesting tidbits that he said there. It's like, listen, yeah, no, we worked with Xbox before, but we didn't really know what we were getting ourselves into.
He's being honest.
We
He's being
agreed,
honest.
for them to like buy us.
Yeah, it wasn't like, oh, Microsoft, hell yeah, we know exactly what this is about. No, I
Yeah.
mean, we got the relationship there, but we don't. I mean, know the culture, but we never really know the whole entire thing until now.
Yeah.
Now that they're part of it.
And just because you make games for somebody specifically in a system, and then he referenced it towards the end when it comes to Starfield, and it's funny that he actually says this specifically, was that they've never really been, tasked with making
That part,
the system seller.
Yes, when I heard that part, I'm like, this man is so fucking humbled when he's so honest and humbled when he says shit like that, because what developer out there is gonna say, yo, we never sold system sellers? We know, like they gotta like brag about their game, they're gonna upsell it, they're gonna uptalk it, but never have I heard a developer go, hey man, we never sold, like we know we don't sell system sellers, we have never done that.
Yeah. But also in the sense,
I'll argue against it and say,
sure,
not really, because Morrowind was the game for me.
Yeah.
On the original Xbox.
Yeah.
Like it's the reason why I ended up getting an original Xbox is because of Morrowind. So I would argue against it because I bought Xbox because of it. Morrowind was a system seller.
Yeah, and also too, remember, they've never been really, tasked exclusive, like the exclusivity thing. Like they've made games like it's exclusive to one particular console, but a lot of their stuff was multi-plat. They've been well known, especially in their Fallout series, especially in their Elder Scrolls series. It's multi-plat experiences, but originally they came from Windows. And then, you know what I mean? And then they were making Xbox stuff. Not like they can't. And then he says it here, and it comes after this. But specifically on Starfield, like he said, there's a lot of pressure to make a game that, listen, that basically, like,
there's your delay.
You could only play it here and on PC. So,
there's your delay, though. There's a lot of pressure there to me. Like, he's literally telling us that Starfield is going to be the flagship game for the Xbox, which I think we already knew that.
Yeah, we already knew that going in.
The pressures that comes from that, and like the fact that he's never had a system seller, like that's added pressure to it. But knowing that Xbox takes those kinds of risks is a for him, I guess he's trying to say how I'm interpreting it. It's like Xbox taking that chance on games like that is a sigh of relief.
Yeah.
In that kind of aspect, which
But also, too, you don't go out and buy Bethesda for $7.5 billion and say, "Hey, keep giving us Elder Scrolls and Fallout. Like, give us that, but give it to us only."
Yeah, I'm sure at one point the
I
executives
mean?
went out there, went out there and was like, they played Starfield, like, holy shit! No, I want this to be out. Like, it has to be on the Xbox, and I want it to be. This can sell systems.
Because technically, isn't it when they announced? Because didn't they announce in the same year, if I remember correctly? Correct me if I'm wrong. Chat, you too. That when they technically announced like the teaser for Starfield, wasn't it also like teased like wasn't Elder Scrolls 6 also teased in that same year? And it technically and the deal with
It
Xbox,
was talked about, yeah.
right? But also the deal with Xbox also wasn't finalized.
It was not finalized.
So Starfield was technically announced. They were going to be doing Starfield.
Starfield wasn't unveiled, like officially unveiled until the buy happened.
Right.
Like in that process, but we knew through rumors that they're working on something. I didn't have the name Starfield just yet, but there was a lot of rumors going around that they're working on a big project, brand new IP.
Right.
It's not going to be Elden Ring. It's not going to be Fallout. I said Elden Ring, but Elder Scrolls. It's not going to be any of that. But there's a big title, and then there was rumors going around. You know, I forgot the name they had. It was like Project something. It was a weird name.
They had a code name for the project.
Yeah,
correct.
they had a code name.
They had a code name for it.
Once the process of the buyout started happening, we started knowing more and more about Starfield.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go and continue.
Is there a chance that Starfield
in development for quite some time?
Yes, it has been. And he talks about that too. Like listen, this, like I said, this whole podcast in itself, and ironically speaking, we're a podcast that's actually going off of a podcast. So we're a reactionary podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. We're reacting to another game, to a podcast, not a gaming podcast. But anyways, but there was a lot of those gems, like where he talks about because right here, the essence of the video game, that in itself, and that's only 3 minutes. I might even just play that as well too, because that was like, just like a gem, just hearing how like
was a lot of
the storyboard, a lot of gems.
Yeah, a lot of gems. In the stuff that I watched, I didn't watch the whole thing either.
Yeah, but
in the things that I did skip to and watch, there was a lot of gems being dropped. I'm going, holy shit! I really got to take time and listen to this because there's a lot of shit he's saying that's like I'm very interested in, and I'm intrigued.
Yep, and I do want to finish playing this out real quick.
Field is exclusive to Xbox.
It is.
So this is where Lex Fridman's asking a question where he doesn't realize like that Starfield was exclusive already, but that's also too somebody that's not constantly tuned in to the back and forth and all of that. So that's why he's asking the question, just honestly, because he didn't know.
It is exclusive.
It's officially
Xbox,
already.
PC. Yep. Yes.
You see his reaction.
So you're, I get it. So extra pressure, also creating a new world.
Yeah, it's new, but keep in mind, for us, that exclusivity is not unique. Even though we've done PlayStation stuff, and I think the PlayStation 5 is just an insane machine. They've done a great job, and we've had great success on PlayStation.
Stop the presses right there. That's it. End the conversation.
End the conversation.
End it. That's it. He said, God Howard said great things about Sony. That's it. Stop the presses. Ban him from the building. You know the meme. Yeah, I was gonna say, you know the meme of the New York Jets player that's going in during spring training, and then or during like the summer, summer camp, and he's trying to get into the building, and he can't fucking unlock the door. Yeah, that's Todd after this interview. Can't let him in now. That's it. He said something nice. You know,
we were traditionally a PC developers in the beginning. We transitioned to Xbox, became our lead platform. Like Morrowind's basically exclusive to Xbox. Oblivion was exclusive to Xbox for a long period of time. Skyrim DLC was exclusive. So we've done a lot of like our initial stuff is all Xbox. So we get into development and saying we're focused on Xbox, and it's not abnormal for us in any way. It's been kind of the norm. And from a development side, I like the ability to focus. So our ability to focus and say, and have help from them, the top engineers at X.
I bet.
So, is he? Am I right in hearing that the game was being developed with Xbox and only on Xbox before the deal went through?
Starfield.
Yeah, Starfield. Sorry.
I don't know if that's actually what he's saying. Like what? Like if there was like a pre-existing deal? Like no, I think just what he's saying.
The wording he used, because the wording used, like we developed Starfield with Xbox in mind.
Let me go back. Actually, I'm sorry. Hold on.
Not abnormal for us in any way. It's been kind of the norm. And from a development side, I like the ability to focus. So our ability to focus and say, and have help.
Was it before this? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
let me find it real quick.
Transition to Xbox, became our lead platform. Like Morrowind's basically exclusive to Xbox. Oblivion was exclusive to Xbox for a long period of time. Skyrim DLC was exclusive. So we've done a lot of like our initial stuff is all Xbox. So we get into development and saying we're focused on Xbox, and it's not abnormal for us in any way. It's been kind of the norm.
Okay, so that's the wording. Yeah. We get into development He didn't say he didn't say Starfield
You just say
specifically,
exclusive.
but
Yeah,
he just
yeah,
said we get into development, and I guess the first thing in their mind when they're making a game, whether it be Fallout
Xbox, yeah.
or
Yeah.
Skyrim or Fallout or Elder Scrolls or whatever, it's like they're what it sounds like is like they're building it with Xbox in mind first. So I guess this could be like, oh, do developers or even third-party developers have a preference or have
Yeah.
something? And I think the easy answer is yeah, because especially if you've been working with something for so fucking long, the
Right,
easiest
right.
answer would be, of course, they have a preference. Doesn't mean that they don't like working on the other thing. It's just like they probably find it easier because they've been doing it for a longer period of time to work with one over the other.
Yeah, like Yobi in the chat saying, I say it like this. Sony tried to get exclusive rights. They said no. What if they always had the intentions of making Starfield for Xbox and PC only?
And I think it's a
I think
possibility
with
that
PC, it's always gonna be PC. That's obviously their forte.
Yeah.
And then extend it out to Xbox at a certain point. I don't think it was gonna be like day and date on Xbox, but at a certain point, they're working on an Xbox version to be, not on Xbox. And I think Sony was in that loop as well. I mean, Sony trying to buy it. That's not.
I think it might even be safe to say that this game, more than likely, let's just say Microsoft doesn't buy Bethesda, right? I think it would have been safe to say that Starfield would have been a Game Pass title.
Oh yeah,
Day and date, just because of the relationship they have, it would have been on Game Pass regardless of ownership. Even if Microsoft did not own Bethesda,
I honestly think so. Yeah,
it literally would have been day and
they
date.
got there. Yeah, oh yeah.
So
definitely.
even if that would have been the pushing point, where it's like it's launching everywhere, right? We're making it everywhere, but day and date on Xbox.
Which I believe that's one of the things. That's one of the things that like I think he speaks about this in his interview at a certain point where he says, I think it's this little segment where he says it was easier. I don't want to skip ahead.
I think that's where we're getting to right now. So if I could play it real quick. Yeah.
And from a development side, I like the ability to focus. So
okay, I'm pausing it again real quick. He likes the ability to focus. If you tell me,
that part, yeah.
if you say, and we already know how the new systems operate and stuff like that. Remember, x86 architecture. Okay, let's break it down for people that aren't, playing the home game. x86 architecture. What does that mean? That means that the new consoles operate very similar to how PCs are. So porting shouldn't be so much. It's like if you're making a game for a PC or you're making a game for console, it's like they should be made along the same lines, but obviously you still have limitations for what you can do on console versus what you can do on PC. But if you could eliminate one whole thing completely and only focus on, instead of focusing on 3, focus on 2, of course, it helps. Yeah. And that's how he's looking. That's how he looks at the exclusive part of making a game. Not that it's only on one console, but the fact that he's focusing, that so much focus can be made on just making the game, and because of the architecture, it's easily done, like where you can put it on PC and on a console. Yeah,
I think that's the focus part he's talking about. Not so much that it's gonna, it being that it's only an Xbox, that's a great focus, but more that because of the architecture, because of how it can seamlessly get ported over that easy. That it makes it that much.
And it's more resources and time consumption at the end of the day. Like at the end of it's the same conversation we have when we talk about current gen and previous gen. It's the same conversation. Do you get developers or publishers or game or whatever making the conscious effort saying you have to make this game for all of these consoles, not just one, because of our install base, because of how many people still own this, and that it's the Call of Duty effect too. There's so many consoles out there, you can't just alleviate everybody else. You have to. There's so much market basically that there's not 160 million PS5s out there, but there's 160 million reported devices between PS4s and PS5s and PS4 Pro. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like you can't just be like, well, fuck, I guess we're just not making games for the other thing anymore.
Well, you gotta be aware. You gotta be self-aware of stuff like this too. With the way, and I don't want to put this into that space, but I wanna say this. But why Sony's fighting so hard for the ABK deal, right? Because maybe this experience, maybe they were gonna get Starfield, maybe they were trying to get Starfield, maybe they were trying to jockey it for, it could be anything.
Yeah.
But because of this, we like if I'm the type of guy that I'll hyperthink things, and I'll dive into something, and I'm seeing what's going on over there, and then I see this interview and going, it kind of makes sense. Like it kind of makes sense why the fight is so hard,
why they're going as hard as they're going because
why they're going as hard as they're going,
because
they assume Call of Duty might become the Starfield, and already experienced that with Starfield. Like, I don't want this to happen to Call of Duty. Maybe that's why they're fighting so hard. I mean, other than that, the board. They have to fight. I mean, it's the board. You have to please the board. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't want to go off topic yet.
No, yeah. Let's see what else he says here.
Our ability to focus and say, and have help from them, you know, the top engineers at Xbox to say, we are going to make this look incredible on the new systems is
Top
like,
engineers,
from my standpoint, it's just awesome.
What's the difference in creating the console versus the PC? I also have to admit, I've never.
This part
Is this
too.
shameful? Actually, you should recommend to me. I've never played Skyrim or any of the games you've created on Xbox.
Really?
Yeah, and on console, I played. I mean, I've played very little Xbox.
Yeah, sure. I mean, look, there's the obvious interface part
Yeah.
between mouse and keyboard and then a controller. But when you're looking at hardware, PCs, it's tough,
Yeah.
right? Because you're looking at, well, you know, what are their driver versions? You know, what kind of monitor do they have? What is the actual refresh rate of X, Y, and Z? We're used to it.
Yeah.
But if, you know, anyone will tell you, give me the hardware that I know I'm writing it for. You know this. And the Series X is just a incredible machine. And now
And
that
you know what it is, you know
what it is, and now that we're part of Xbox, getting, you know, the people who built it to show you how to make it really, really dance it's just awesome.
Is there
Can
a
I
case
tell you
did you get
that last minute of that part, that segment right there, that
Yeah.
last 30, 60 seconds, I was excited for Starfield, and I'm just now more hyped for Starfield.
Well,
because
as a console player too, as an
as
Xbox
a
Series
console
X
player,
player.
right? Like he made me just go, whoa.
Yeah.
Like, I know he's setting the X, he's upselling it now. He's up talking the Xbox Series. I get that.
But it doesn't sound forced. It doesn't sound like PR
doesn't-
talk. It
sounds
doesn't
natural.
sound like
It
PR.
sounds-
Yeah.
Yes, it's very organic. He's talking about
Yes.
how we know how PCs go, and you know the drivers and the monitors. We get all that, but it's so like where the Series X is at right now. It's magic. It's like the way I can develop on it. He's used to it. He knows it. He knows that console inside and out.
Yeah.
And now being part of the team, he gets to unlock more of it because of the engineer that's over at Xbox that's worked on this. He has like literally pick up the phone, email, Skype, whatever it is. Hey guys, I need help with this. He has access to that.
Oh,
And
I'm
it's
sure
just-
there's engineers in his fucking building. Like,
Bro,
if we're really being honest, they literally, Microsoft engineers probably have full like Xbox, like the people that literally it's speed dials. It's not even like it's Discord call, like it's right
Speed
there.
dial. No, fuck that. Like, get up from your chair, walk to the next
and
room
walk
over.
across the hall, and it's like it's like, yo, how do I do this here, or what do I need?
I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here. Can you help
What's
me
up?
with this?
What do you need? Yeah.
I brought you the build. I emailed it to you. Can you check it out? It's like, what?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy to think about. I don't know how much more. I think there's a little bit left of this segment here. Just want to see what else he says.
Get people that do both PC and Xbox that enjoy Xbox more, like that if they have a choice, that they enjoy it.
I think that depends on. And look, now that you can kind of you can take your save and go between and all those things.
It's a hard question.
You can.
Yeah. Depends on
for which games. So for Skyrim,
if you have the Game Pass PC version of it versus Steam, not via Steam right now, not via Steam.
Got it. And so there's the Game Pass. So I'm like learning about this.
Right
so there's
now.
Microsoft Game. So this is gonna be on Game Pass.
Yo,
You heard that, right?
I just caught that. Right.
Yeah,
now.
right now.
Well, listen, this is the Infinite Warfare fucking problem. Infinite Warfare comes out on PC, right? I'm on PC. I want to get Infinite Warfare. What do? I buy it through the Windows Store, through the Microsoft Store. This is how fucked up this was. I can only play with other people that own Infinite Warfare on Windows.
On Windows.
On Windows. Yep. I had to rebuy the fucking game on Steam so I could actually play with other people. This is pre-Kumbaya crossplay, okay?
Yep.
This is pre-Kumbaya, okay?
Yeah.
So,
holding
dude,
hands
like,
on stage,
so the fact that, right now, if you get Skyrim, like, your game saves being transferred because it's cloud through Game Pass PC and then through there, like, and same thing it's probably going to be. Drew. I would cross save more than likely Drew with Starfield. I mean, that's like a given at this point. But just and Alex Friedman's an engineer, but like so he's very new to this whole Game Pass idea and stuff like that. But you know what I mean? Like asking the right questions. Like I said, for somebody that is kind of like on the outside looking in, this is a very telling conversation. This part is pretty much almost done too.
And I mean, he's coming from a perspective that's not like what like we're in the loop because of Twitter and the gaming space for Twitter. And
he's a PC guy too. He's not a console person. He's a PC guy. This guy, yeah.
His questions are not coming from that angle.
No,
I mean, not coming from the angle of why is it better on the Xbox or why is it it's not that angle. He's coming at it from
the coding. Well, he's a coder too, so he's coming at it from the development side of it. Absolutely, yeah.
And then you can if you can take it from PC through Game Pass.
But I think it depends on like for me, like what's my physical mood? Do I want to lean back on a sofa?
Exactly.
Right?
Size
Like the
exposure
actual
too.
physicality of it is what determines where I want to play.
Yeah.
Do I want to be 2 feet from a thing right now?
100% correct.
And sometimes I like that. I am more of a console player just because I sit on my PC at work all day. Like I play a lot of video
All the
games.
presses.
So when I get home and I want to play something else, like I am a sofa screen controller person.
I bet a lot of that is true too, because exactly, if you're staring at a computer, if you're looking at code, if you're looking at all these games like dev kits and stuff that are all basically on PC sitting at a computer desk, when you get home, you don't want to go back to sit at another computer desk. You would rather be at your couch.
It's very true. Very true.
So, I mean, there was that, like I said, that was just the Xbox part of it. Obviously, we are, an Xbox-centric podcast, so I thought that was very interesting. But this podcast, like I said, in general, just this whole podcast was just gems. I gotta say,
I gotta save. I'm gonna watch I'm gonna cut some time out for this. I'm gonna actually watch the. It's a really like the segments that I watched, the little nitpicking that I did on all like different segments. Everything was like very interesting.
The creating open world, the creating open worlds part. How do you make it? Just the questions he was asked, like what goes into it. Obviously, you talking about Elder Scrolls 6. He tried to get Lex Friedman to ask him questions about Elder Scrolls 6, and like Howard was like avoiding it, like it was like or not it. Like you could tell, like
we're not there yet.
He's PR trained.
Yeah,
but he's been talking about like how many years it's been in development and where they're at with it and stuff like that, and what actually when do you start the development, like what like he's like when you're ready and you're finishing up on one game, how much of your team that was working on one game goes over to the next team now to start working on the next game. He talks about all of that in this podcast, man. I'm telling you, this podcast was a gem. It really cool stuff.
Want to check it out? It's. I mean, I'll link it in the description.
I was gonna say, we should definitely put it in the description below. Lex Friedman.
There, but it's a really good. I haven't. Myself, I already said this, and Logic said it. We haven't watched the whole entire thing, but I definitely want to cut some time out of my day or my week and check this out. And I want to watch it because it's a pretty good interview. It's a dope interview. The little segments that we just played right now, that was just like
that was just the Xbox. That was just him talking about Xbox.
Yeah. So he talks. They dive into like the engineer part of it, like you said. They dive into those type of things in this interview, and that's just Xbox. But what it takes to be a developer and coding and all that stuff is being talked about in this whole 2-hour plus interview. I like it.
Yeah, man. So, so chat, let us know what you think about it. Obviously, I don't think we say this enough. If you haven't already, and I'm sure you already have, chat, definitely take the time out now, like the video. Subscribe if you haven't as well too. Although I know a lot of people that are here in the live chats with us already subscribed to us.
I'm gonna record like an ad part to our subscription part.
Yeah.
And like at this part, instead of us saying it, I'm gonna just cut the break. Go into the ad. Like if you're watching our pod and you're liking what you're hearing, please hit like, subscribe.
Yeah, no, we'll do some we'll do some official shit because we talk about it, but sometimes we're not as good at it because it's that weird dynamic of it. But hey, it's the YouTube way, okay? And obviously on your DSPs as well too. We're audio as well. We're audio and visual on YouTube, but we're audio as well through Anchor FM. Shout out to Anchor, of course.
Anchor.
Yeah, man. So all that good stuff.
All that good stuff. Yeah, of course you did, man.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff.
Well, Timber's an OG. Yeah. Timber's an OG. He's been with us.
Timber's an OG. Everybody in this chat's OG shit.
That's true.
Everybody. You got Yobi. Potion comes in every now and again, but shout out to Potion and his channel.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man. Yeah. So yeah, if you guys are liking what you're hearing and enjoy it, then please hit the like button and share us out.
Absolutely.
If you haven't subscribed yet and you're lurking, shout out to the lurkers. Go ahead and subscribe. We do this. Well, I can say every week, but there's time we take breaks. So yeah. So yeah.
So I have here next on the docket, little announcement over from Capcom this
Crazy
week.
announcement.
Well, I mean,
Crazy announcement.
I might be underselling it a little bit actually, but I'm just gonna play it. This one was only a minute, so
Not on my bingo card, by the way.
no, definitely. I don't think it was on a lot of people's bingo card. Yeah, I'm playing the announcement trailer for the Series XS1, Windows and Game PC. So yeah, Monster Hunter Rise,
That's crazy.
and here we go.
This is for my fellow hunters. Let's go for a ride. Here comes the pain.
January 20th, my wife's birthday. Nice.
Very nice. I have never. I don't know if I've ever said this on the podcast, or even if I ever told you. I've never played a Monster Hunter game.
I played the last one, World, that came
Yeah.
out when it came out on Game Pass. I played it. It's not my game.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the type of game I play. I played it. I get it. I get the hype
I've
for it. I
literally
understand.
never played a Monster Hunter. Literally,
You've
never.
played one.
Never, not once. This was
Alright.
gonna, because of Game Pass. This will be the first Monster Hunter game that I play.
Game Pass. There you
Game
go.
Pass.
That's the exact same thing I said. Monster Hunter Rise was never on my radar like that. I know it came out on the Switch and it was exclusive for Switch for a while until now. But never played it. But now because it's on, like the fact that it says Game Pass, I'm like, okay, now I gotta try it. It's on Game Pass. I have no excuse.
Well, achievements.
And achievements, obviously. But the World is the one I played. I know Draven's big on this. I know Reborn's big on
Reborn is
this.
huge on this. Sunda, yep.
Huge on it. Sunda, like I've never been, for me the joke for this type of games is that it's adult Pokemon. You gotta make a build and fight these big monsters and capture them or whatever it is. But it has a huge following. This game is like big. It's one of Capcom's biggest games, if not
Yeah.
the biggest. My whole thing with Capcom was Lost Planet. That was my thing.
Yeah.
So it plays a little like that as far as style and fighting goes and everything. But obviously, it's more than that to it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, once it comes out on Game Pass, I'll definitely be downloading it and trying it out.
Yeah, that's the
But
thing.
it's cool. It's not just the game; it's the deluxe edition. You're getting everything. Like,
Yeah. So that's another thing too. So that's the one that's actually coming, plus downloadable
Yeah.
content. Okay, so it's literally all that downloadable
everything
content.
that's already dropped on the Switch version will be coming out on this with
Wow.
the inclusion of 4K 60, with the inclusion of
Yes.
3D audio. All that will be the
Yes.
bells and whistles. will
Well, I
be,
think that was
added
another
to
thing
it.
as well too. I just want to be specific. The 3D audio. So they said here, function supported on Xbox Series X, S, and Windows. This function will be added to Xbox One in the spring update. So for all of our Xbox One players, as well too, they're actually
One,
adding
yeah.
that feature. That's pretty dope, actually. That the feature's still coming later on as well.
Yeah, they probably still got to work on it and fix a couple things here and there. But yeah, it's coming to the Xbox One during the spring, but it'll be day one on the XS, and the PS5. It'll be like those bells and whistles will be already added to it.
There was literally like no rumors about, like, did we even know, like,
Nothing.
I
It
didn't
was
hear
just-
nothing.
They were the Xbox account, the Game Pass Xbox account on Twitter
Yeah.
was they were like teasing Lego, which I have.
Yes,
the
yeah.
Lego
Well, that
game.
was another thing as well too. Lego Star Wars,
yes, which I
Skywalker
have.
Saga. Yep.
Fucking love Lego games, but the Star Wars Saga is phenomenal. But that's what they were teasing, and like this just came out of nowhere. Like what?
Yeah.
Monster Hunter? What? Like there was a rumor about it like a day before, and I'm going, yeah, okay, whatever. That's not gonna happen. And then a day later, guess what? The news dropped. The freaking trailer came out. It was like oh shit, this is official. They're actually gonna get Rise.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
And this is not far away. And once again, like just building on the ever expanding library, which is Game Pass.
Fucking Game Pass.
I can't.
Jesus. Like they just drop shit on there without even like it's just hey, here you go. Here's another one.
No,
You wanna play
yeah,
this too?
seriously.
Here's another one.
Yeah, yeah. You want to? You ever think about giving this one a try? Okay, well, wait.
how about this one?
Don't worry.
You like?
Don't worry. You like this one? But speaking of which, not a little off topic, but not really. I was playing a little bit of Battlefield the other day, just messing around and stuff like that.
You, okay, you finally tried it. Okay.
But because I played it before. Remember the 10-hour trial?
I
played the beta, but early, so I was playing it.
This is pre everything.
This is now after the fixes. It actually feels like a Battlefield game. It actually feels like fun. Like, and me, I have nothing unlocked. I'm like unlocking. I don't have attachments. I don't have guns. So I'm like fucking out here. I'm getting shot by lasers and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what I mean? So it's like, but I'm like doing the medic thing. People still, even though there could be 7 people. Okay, there could be 7 people around me that are all medics that could all fucking revive me.
And
they could be within 5 meters from me, and they won't do it. And I could literally just hold
that's a battlefield.
That's
a battlefield thing.
Unless you're in a squad, dude.
Everything.
Yeah.
That's a battlefield Call of Duty. That's just nobody likes to fucking revive unless you're in a squad. Yeah.
Dude, unless you're in a squad, man, and like you tell somebody like, hey, can you come and res me? Like you're more likely than not, you're not getting fucking res. And I don't understand. You get so many points.
That there was no in-game comms, so it's like. On top of that,
I know
it normally doesn't happen. Now you got no in-game comms for me to say medic.
Something right. So I was playing the new map that they actually just put out for the latest season.
That map is pretty dope.
Yeah, it's so cool, man. That map actually, the inside buildings, how the doors open up, and then you go inside and you fight, and it's like
garage doors, and just
but they open up kind of weird. Like they have like this weird opening effect. They don't just slide open; they fold open, right? And then so you go inside and then you're doing it. But it honestly, I mean, now since getting my 3080 as well too, like the game just runs so good. Like
good, yeah.
It really just feels good. But a lot of it,
yeah, I think they announced they're working on season 4 now.
Yes, my brother was telling me. Actually, since we were talking about it, I'm gonna say something here because he had texted. I'm sure he texted all of us because that's the thing we tend to get a lot of the similar information. It gets dispensed. So he said here, season 4 2042. Latest specialist, which is fine. I don't need them be like, it's that's what it is. So there's gonna be another specialist coming out with season 4, but that's the last one they're gonna add to the game.
Yes, I think season 4 was a surprise for everybody, but I think
he thought the game was fucking just done. Like they were just
all of us did.
Kill it.
Everybody. I mean, come on, man. Like I'm recorded on this podcast saying that I think all they were doing, the only reason they kept working on it is just like first. The Anthem effect, they didn't want that again.
Yeah.
And the second thing, I was like, oh, they're probably working on it, because people already bought, like myself, I bought these seasons already. So they had an obligation. So I thought, once that obligation is met, they're going to just unplug.
Yeah.
But no, now they're talking about a season 4. And I'm like, really? They are going to bring a season 4? It's dope. But I'm glad that you were able to play it now with all the updates and.
I'm down to play. Like I'm just saying, people are down to play. I'm down to play. I have it installed. I'm ready to like load up and play. So I'm definitely down to get some games in. Money, if you listening,
I think he's at work right now.
Yeah,
I think season 4, the rumor is gonna bring some of the old maps back from like Battlefield 4.
Like in the traditional, not outside of Portal, basically.
Outside of Portal, like in the
actually be in the game. That would be sick.
Mm-hmm.
That would be nuts. For sure, I would be really happy with that. Yeah. But also,
that's what I meant. My bad, David. He's right. He corrected me. He's right. Season 4 was already promised. It's season 5.
5 is the new announcement. Which is dope. And then another thing as well too is like a lot of the stuff that they added even this season, the railgun. Like I'm getting that
railgun needs to get 20.
Yes. But
that shit needs to get nerfed.
It's wild. It's insane. I'm getting that I'm not Halo, but that 2142 vibe. I'm getting that if done properly, because they're starting to add shit that was in 2140.
Yeah, like the tanks and the railguns.
The railgun. I'm like, let there be a world, right? Like imagine a world where you actually give me, in my opinion, one of the best fucking Battlefield modes that you probably ever did that not a lot of people got to play because it was on PC only, but the Titan mode. If I could get the fucking Titan mode from 2142 into a game. I'm
They gotta
telling
get
you,
there. Yeah.
I'm telling you, if they can get there, if they can actually build it
You
out.
think their next if the next Battlefield game they're working on, you think if they will return to that phase, that the mix, you think that'll redeem the community? Like going back
I
to
think it
that
can. If they
era?
go super futuristic, like like back to that, I think it would 100%. I think it can. I mean, I understand you already have like games like Star Wars Battlefront. It's like, oh fuck it, just go play Star Wars. Like, no, like, it's not the same. It really isn't, because Battlefield still will always feel like Battlefield. But if you could give me like, because this is futuristic Battlefield, but still not really. We're not that. I mean, it's still it's like postmodern. It's still modern day to a certain extent. It's like it's a little futuristic, but there's some futuristic characteristics. Obviously, the weather changing shit like that. But it's not like 100 years pushed in. If we get like a 2143 or like a part 2, like, I'm telling you, the shit that we had in those games, with the, once again, the tanks with the pods ready to launch yourself up to the Titans, the Titan mode, taking over. I mean, because other games have done this, and even this game in like a conquest mode or the Titan mode, take over a missile silo. Missile silo launches launches a rocket at the enemy Titan. You break the shield. You go, you launch up on top of the Titan, you infiltrate, you break through the fucking line of people, and then you literally have to blow up the enemy fucking starship, essentially.
I remember you.
Or the
I remember
airship.
you put a while ago. You put up like you showed that to me on the pod. I was like, because I didn't play 2142. That was not.
Yeah.
I wasn't even to Battlefield back then. But when you showed me, it was a few like it was like last year, maybe this year. I don't know what it was, but you showed
We did
off
it in
a
the pod.
clip,
Yeah, it's in there. I showed the clip of doing it.
and
Yeah.
I'm like, that was what they used to work on. What the
Yeah.
fuck? Like, can we get back to that? Like,
Yeah.
what happened? Yeah,
Dude, it was just, oh my god, classic. Yeah. Oh, they did 15 years ago. EA Electronic Arts Battlefield 2042 Titan tutorial. They literally did a whole fucking tutorial. Yeah, this is. I mean, it's almost worth just fucking showing it again. I have it here.
Now it's like, does it have fucking microtransactions? Does it have a season pass? How about the store? Does it work? Like,
with it.
it's like they do. Imagine this fucking remastered, just remastered.
That's what I'm
remade,
dude. Look at
whatever you
this.
wanna talk about.
They have they literally. There used to be a thing that would tell you, okay, you're in rage, so when you launch from the pod, you'll make it onto the fucking ship. They would
Digital Illusions CE.
Yeah.
Dice.
That's
Memories.
You know what I mean? That's all I want. I'm simple. That's all I want.
Now we got this shit.
Well, I think so for the last part of our podcast, we got VGAs coming up this week, dude.
Oh yeah, we do. Thursday we have the Jeff Keighley show, VGAs.
I mean, you didn't have to say it like that, but
I mean, it is his show.
All right.
I mean, I could have put a whole different route and called it something else, but I ain't gonna go that.
No, that's true. You could have. So I'll show one of here's one of the games that is getting hyped up right now, which we already knew about because they already teased this at Evo.
You know that this Call of Duty game won. I don't know who gave him the award, but Audio of the Year.
No shot.
I'm hoping. I gotta think they're talking about campaign. There ain't no way they're talking about that shit.
That person, and that person might have been like drunk at the time or like reviewing or nominating.
So drunk. Oh shit! Audio for Call of Duty. How about that? Safe bet.
Yeah, save the date.
That's okay. December 8th, which is Thursday.
Yes. So
we're gonna get gameplay probably, yeah.
I think they already kind of showed a little bit like during Evo, like, but it was like very teaser, very early. You know,
this will be more of a blowout though.
Also, ranking systems back in the day. Remember this?
Oh my god.
Remember this? Why can't we have? How do you fuck this up?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I know this is Bungie, but how do you fuck this up?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is all you had to do to make people.
I think we're at the point, especially. I keep going back to Call of Duty, but we're at the point where these games are. I've said this with Call of Duty and Battlefield. They're overthinking the product. They are overthinking the damn product. Like, it's like we don't want. It's cute. Don't get me wrong. You're thinking and you're innovating. You're doing, but you're overthinking the basic stuff, the simple stuff that make a game, the game. I get that you're making billions of dollars on these games now. I get that, but you are oversimplifying overcomplicating the easy stuff. Like the perk system is broken. Fix the shit. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Let's get back to VGAs.
There's a leak list. I don't know how true it was. I'm actually looking for it now because I don't know where it is. I sent it to somebody. Did I send it to you?
Brisket. Yes, man. Yes, they overdo the fuck out of shit nowadays. Like, bro, I just want a simple fucking game.
Yeah.
I don't need you to explain why you're charging me $70, you fuckers. Just get me a game that plays very good and doesn't crash. How
Well,
about that?
I
How
think
about a game that
you're
just
asking
plays?
you're asking for too much there. Actually, I'm
I
sorry.
think I am, right?
And
You know,
well, the not crashing part. Yeah,
I'm
no,
only
it's-
paying $70 fucking, right? That's all I'm paying.
Yeah,
Fuckers.
yeah, that's
That's
too
my
much.
rant. That's my rant.
I had it, and I'm looking for the leaked list. Hold on, VGAs. Let me
It's
see.
cute. It is cute. You know what I mean? Fuck. Like I get it. You guys are getting cute with this shit and all the stuff you're doing, but I just want a game that works and plays and has fun.
Ah,
with
here we go.
you know?
Infinite came through. There we go. Umbra. Shout out to Umbra. He shared it.
Bro.
Umbra shared it. He's the homie. I know I had to say it. I thought I bookmarked it, but I guess I didn't.
Snap. Allegedly, this is a leaked list of games to be shown at the Villages. Elden Ring deal. Yes, yes, please, bro. If they show Elden Ring's DLC,
Mm-hmm.
you already know.
Bane of Bane of Disputant. For Elden Ring. New titles: Aliens, Prometheus.
Okay. Wow. Like the movie.
Aliens, Prometheus. So remember, everybody knows, Prometheus. That was the movie.
That was was
the
Ground
prequel.
Zero for Aliens.
Yeah. Yep. Pretty much. Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's see. Torok. This threw me the fuck off. Torok Dinosaur Hunter.
Bro, if there's a Torok,
dude,
where's Money at? Money, I know he's working, but Money, when you watch this podcast, bro, if they show off Torok, I know you're gonna go wild. This man's been asking for Torok for years. Like he's been wanting a Torok for years. The last Torok was bullshit years ago. But he's been wanting one for a very long time. So that'd be cool to show that off.
Yeah, I mean, it would be kind of nuts. More on Hogwarts, which when is that? That's coming out.
Well,
next year. It got pushed, right?
They delayed it to next
but
year.
I guess there's more that they're looking to show. Wula, like I'm wondering to see what. Obviously, seeing Dead Space, that would be cool. Seeing something new out of Final Fantasy 16, I wonder what that's going to be about. Seeing more of Hellblade. Returnal, is that DLC Returnal? Is that like a Returnal 2?
Dead Space remake, they haven't shown it yet, right?
What's that?
Just like little tidbits.
I don't think we've seen anything little tidbits, but nothing really like. So if we get like a nice,
I ended up buying the trailer for $70, so hopefully that the game's gonna be good.
I see what you did there. Dude, Jedi Survivor, obviously, sequel to Fallen Order. Man, I'm just probably out of all of them. I mean, seeing more of Redfall as well too would be cool. The Jedi Survivor, definitely look forward to.
I think they showed a lot of Redfall in these last couple of months. So what else? I mean, obviously you can show more, but it's like, man, what else are they gonna show us? It's gonna be like, oh, like is it new stuff or continue on what you already been showing us?
So seeing this list here, like, what do you like? If you're looking at this list here, what are you most excited for?
Hellblade.
It's Hellblade.
Hellblade and Elden Ring. Those two things right there.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything else, yes. I'm not trying to water down nothing else, but I'm tired of seeing location pics of Hellblade and all that other, it's the location pics, and we have actors and facial expressions and shit. Okay, I want to see the game. Give me the game. I know they showed us like that one clip a couple of months ago, but I want to see the game actually being played. I want to see a chapter. I want to see something. Like, I'm already over the whole, his location, and we went to this fucking mountain and we took a picture of snow and look at the flakes. It's in the game. No, give me the game. I want to see game. I really do.
I would like to see. I would like to see not a CG trailer, but actual gameplay of Jedi Survivor for sure. Like actual narrative, like something. Give me, even if it is narrative CG, but like in game, like
I think we'll get that. We'll get game for that because
that would be nuts.
I think that game is so far. Well, it'll be the first time to show it off, so I don't think it'll be fully.
But it's coming this year, though, right? We're getting it in 2023.
They haven't announced when.
You have to think we're getting it in 2023.
Yeah, but they haven't set an actual date yet, so we'll probably get the date Thursday.
I mean, I'm excited about Final Fantasy 16. I just don't know when the fuck I'll be able to play it.
I see it there. Yeah. Whoa.
Me.
I
I don't know.
mean, unless you want to invest $500+
Nah,
dollars,
I'm chilling.
yeah,
I'm
pay
good right now.
early
Just
access.
I'm chilling. I'll wait maybe or never. I don't know. It's same thing with fucking remake part two, man. Please, I don't want to talk about it anyways. I'm gonna get all off. I don't want to.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Listen, Tark. The last Tark game I played was Tark 2 Seeds of Evil. Like think about that for a second. It was on N64.
That's the last one you played?
That was the
That's
last
what
one
I played was the
I
one that came
fucking
out on
played.
360, I want to say, or
Seeds
yeah, was
of
it 360?
Evil.
That's a long
Seeds
time.
of fucking evil. Okay?
That's a long time.
And when you had to enter in those what was the code? What was the fucking cheat code to get the weapons?
That shit.
Who was you? Oh, I forget. There was the fucking cheat code. I used to memorize them. I used to have the cheat codes memorized from whatever magazine that I had to fucking. Because that was back in the day when you used to have to get the cheat codes from fucking magazines. You had the cheat
Oh,
code
remember that
books.
shit?
Remember that? Remember you had to
Oh
wait for the magazine to
man,
come with the codes
yes,
instead of there was no
yes.
fucking Google back then. Okay, I'm that old.
No YouTube,
I'm
looking up
that old.
fucking
Yeah, there's no. Let me go to
looking up
YouTube and
videos,
see how to put
none
that.
of that
No, I
stuff.
needed a fucking magazine. I needed to wait for the latest edition of a magazine.
I just want to go back to when people play video games and stop critiquing every fucking thing. That's
Well, you know.
can we go back to that? Like I just want to go back to let entertainment entertain you. And stop critiquing every fucking thing.
Death Stranding Part 2 definitely threw me off a little. If that's like, if this is like legit, like, you know what I mean?
You know what? I
kinda-
gotta say yes because Jeff Keighley.
Yeah.
And you know that is Kojima's boyfriend, so I gotta see that happening. And he's been teasing it anyways with pictures and a bunch of different tweets. Not Keighley, but Kojima.
Kojima.
He's been
Yeah.
really like teasing stuff here and there. So I do see that coming. I don't see it being exclusive anymore. I do see that being Game Pass PC or
That would be dope. Right. It'd be
yeah,
all.
Game Pass
Yeah,
PC.
yeah, yeah.
I see that. Yeah, I see that happening. Okay. I mean, if I can play Death Stranding 1, it still doesn't work for me. But
So yeah, I think for me, my excitement's Jedi Survivor and Redfall for sure. Like things I'm mostly looking forward to actually seeing more.
Yeah,
We've
what's
seen a
your
lot of
excitement
Redfall,
to
but
what's Pragmata? What is that?
I don't know. I have no fucking clue.
Pragmata. Everything else I know of or know
Same.
of.
Yeah,
like,
same.
I haven't.
Wulong too. Wulong's another one. That's another
Bro,
one
Wulong
for sure.
is gonna be.
That one's gonna be nuts.
That's one of my 2023 anticipation games. That Hellblade, and now that I see this Bane of Disputants, Elden Ring, I think they'll show something off because the developer of the game recently did an interview where he's like this week. Where he was like, "Oh, I don't even know what made the game successful. You know what made the game successful? It didn't break. It's not broken. It didn't crash. That's what made it successful.
True.
That's what people liked it.
True.
It's open world. You know, hours upon hours of games that don't break. How about that?
True. Actually, true.
And it's a simple game. No 4K, none of that shit. Simple game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's for sure. And
Yeah.
and yeah,
Dragon Age.
I was gonna say Dragon Age did Dreadwolf. I haven't seen I haven't seen anything on that, so I don't know like what we're actually gonna get from that. If we get story, some narrative stuff.
Because the last thing we saw was still more concept, right?
I think so, from what I remember. I mean, unless somebody's got like news, like I said. I mean, it's to be included because listen, I'm a BioWare fanboy, but it's like, but I'm also on the Mass Effect side of things, just like my brother Yobi in the chat. You know what I mean? Like, maybe we get down on the show me when. I still gotta wait. How long now for them to show me Mass Effect 4 is gonna be?
Yeah,
next November maybe on N7 N7 2023. I guess maybe I'll get some Mass Effect 4 info. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't know.
Now, see, here's the thing. Like, I don't know if this is this has been your thing, but for me, the Game Awards has always been something Jeff Keighley teases throughout the whole, like maybe summer on.
Okay.
I don't feel like he's been doing that with this Game Awards like this year.
Like
I don't
amping
feel
it, right? Well,
I don't feel like he's amping it up like that. I think maybe the numbers are low, probably. Like, you know, every year he's talking about the numbers are higher. But I don't know. He just hasn't been amping it. And it's weird that he hasn't been doing that.
Then again, it's early. We're still 4 days away. So this whole fucking week, like, you know what I mean? Like, we might. All right, I know Yobi just said here, did you see? I did see the teaser from N7 Day. Yes, I did. And I was hyped, but it was a teaser. So it's like blue balls. I'm fucking, you know what I mean? It's like I got hyped, and then that's it. And I got blue balls. So, but yeah, I you know, I'm interested. I'll always tune in. I always love tuning into the Game Awards. Definitely for the trailers, for sure.
We do that shit every like I mean, it is what it is. It's video. At the end of the day, it's a celebration of video games.
For sure.
I'm documented for saying this. I can care less about a meaningless award like Goldie or whatever. It doesn't do nothing to the game. It doesn't add experience to it. It doesn't do nothing to change the game for me. So
Yeah.
whoever gets it, gets it. I can give two shits. But Elden Ring better win.
You say all that to say I don't care who gets it,
I say all
But-
that to say
but- I
Elden
don't say
Ring
all
better
that, but
get that fucking award.
but Elden Ring better
I don't
get
want
it.
to hear it. I'm a God of War fan. Love the shit out of God of War.
That's
You
funny.
know this. We know this. God of War's the shit.
Yeah.
But if that shit wins over Elden Ring, I will be highly upset.
No, I think Elden Ring should get it too.
Nah, yeah, I can
See what happens, though.
It is what it is. But yeah, yeah, Elden Ring should get it because that game has been consistent on people's radars for a very long time. There's people still playing it, like started playing it today. Like this week,
I
I've seen
still
people
haven't
tweeting,
played it.
"Oh,
Yo,
I just
when it,
finally
yo,
am starting."
yo, Kills, when does it come to Game Pass?
Never. That
Oh,
shit is
fuck.
never coming to get. Well,
Fuck.
no.
Well, I was gonna say
wouldn't
never say never, but fuck.
Yeah, because money talks, bullshit walks. So I would never say never. But I can see.
Damn, imagine that. Imagine that's the announcement on the 8th.
Holy shit!
Damn, I'm starting
That'll-
shit. I'm starting shit, but imagine,
you start-
yo,
yeah,
new
exactly.
DLC, but yo, oh, and by the
Well,
way,
if
Elden Ring Game
Rings
Pass.
with DLC and all that on the Game Pass, automatic the game becomes shit. It becomes a whack ass game.
That's true, actually.
Affiliated to Xbox, it
That's
becomes a booty game. You know.
Yep.
You know. I'm still hyped that Guardians of the Galaxy game writer is writing the story from. Yes, that was good news right there. The writer from Guardians is now is on the Mass Effect team.
For Mass Effect 4, yeah. Yeah, no. I
Mhm.
just listen. I follow. That's why I got Yobi's Twitter notifications on. So just that's so because
Oh,
I know.
yeah. There's a few.
I know. I'm
well, I
getting
always
the
get a few.
Yobi.
A handful.
I'm at risk. Like, listen, this feud's like when they're on top of
handful.
that's my Mass Effect guy.
I have
when-
Risk It on notification. Yobi on. I have Risk It because I like when I wake up in the morning. The first thing I see from him in the morning is that I don't know if that man eats breakfast or, showers first or whatever. But it's a Sony tweet. It's always a Sony tweet with that man. I'm like, damn, this guy, he's on it. All right, cool. So I have him, Yobi, you, fucking Nick. Like I have Timber. I have a couple of people like on notification. But yeah, every time you guys tweet, I'm like, here we go.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna
Cool.
actually? Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna
and I'll end it with this too. Yo, check out my my Lenza AI.
Look at you heard of Yeezy, right? This is Leezy Logic. Looking like a freaking god and a king over there, bro.
Bro, look at. I'm pausing it.
I
Dude.
was gonna do this and then I realized that was broke. I was like, nah, ain't doing this.
Yo, look at what the. I don't know. Like, this is it. I got a big fucking head. This is ridiculous.
Why would you point that out? Like out of everything
Well,
you
no,
point
because I
that
think
out?
the scaling. It was weird. Listen, this is an AI that did this shit. So you know what I mean. I guess I can't be mad.
Timber,
oh,
I
Timber.
hate when you say shit like that. But I'm
Yo,
not
Denver, we
even-
literally talked to you like all week inside of the Discord. Like, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. We're not those. We don't do those. We
Like-
don't do those at all. We don't do it like that. Everybody is important.
Yo, bro, look at This is like storyboard shit.
okay.
Like, what video game am
Can
I
you talk
going?
about the one on the left? What the fuck's going on there? What's that piece on top of your head? What is
I
that?
have no idea. But listen, this is ask the fucking AI that did this. I have no clue. Like, if the AI can
Yo,
answer,
Honestly, there you look like Jez.
really?
On the left,
Uh,
you look like Jez Gordon. On the
okay.
left, or even on the right, you do with the beard and everything. Yeah,
There you go.
definitely.
This one, I don't even know. I'm like fucking
This
just.
right here.
This
This
is
right here is. I just got my master's in fucking in engineering science, and I'm
Yeah.
about to develop Starfield. That's that look right there, bro.
Yeah, is that what that is?
That is right there.
What's this?
Doing this, like DJ Khaled. That right there, you just got hired from Disney. You're doing an MCU movie.
Oh, okay.
Yep, you're the new villain.
Bro, this is why this one was wild. What the
I like that one. That one's cool. That one looks
That
like
one-
it helped
that
you.
one's wild.
Like,
And-
like you just came from a feast.
Bro, what
This
did they
one,
do to my neck here? I mean, this
this
was weird.
one,
This is
bro,
rocker. So if you look
this-
underneath, like all the
this is-
ones, they literally
this
said
is-
like rocker or something like that. Like that's I actually have to go back in because they literally had this. Let me see. Lens.
No, this right here, bro. This is don't fuck with me. This is like
Is that
you
is
don't
that
know
this
where
one?
I'm from? You ever heard about me? You ever ask?
Let me see. Which one? Mystical
Ask
sci-fi
anybody.
stylish anime Rockstar. They have this one on the Rockstar.
Nah, this looks like you landed on the cyberpunk planet right here. What is it? Night City? Like you landed in Night City and you just like looking for fucking trouble.
So
what
not
this
so not sponsored by the way. The app is Lenza. Okay, not sponsored. But hey, help a brother out.
Spoiler.
Um,
It should cost.
Yo, yeah, no.
I,
So
I
Deborah
went
was
to do
asking
it.
how
I'm
much
like,
does it cost. So no, so listen, 100 photos. So
it
first,
costs three
it's free
Brazilians.
subscription. To
Three Brazilian
subscribe
ladies.
because it's a Photoshop app, right? So the shit was it's $35.99 for a yearly subscription, but basically it's like a photo editor essentially. But you get the first
Send that
7
to me,
days for
Yobi.
free, right?
I
And
try
then
to do that trial shit, but again, I'm so broke that they found out my card is broke too. Like now we no free for you.
so they do this trial thing, and then after you got to cancel within 7 days, so they charge you $35.99. And then this is called Magic Avatars. In order to get a pack, so you upload 20 selfies, whatever, they give you a pack. So the
I think
pack
Umbra
for
did it too, right? Umbra did it.
there's a lot of people. Yeah, J Rock did it. A lot of people did it.
Fucking free
This is how I found out
advertising
about it.
fuckers.
Everybody on Twitter was just posting this shit. I was like, what the fuck is this?
I
want to
kept
do
seeing
this.
them like, what the fuck is going on? And then you told me like, oh, that's what everybody's doing.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
So
cool? Okay.
so I yeah, like right here, like Saint the Shepherd, somebody I follow. This is how hers came out, like straight up anime.
That's dope. I like this.
Yeah, crazy stuff. So it's $5.99 it was for a pack of 100, and I think it was like $3.99 for like 50 or something like that. But yeah, $5.99. For like 100 of them,
It
you
is
get
blowing
10
up
different
everywhere,
styles.
man. Everybody on Twitter is all up on that shit right now. I'm like, God damn it, I feel
Yeah, it's
left
crazy.
out.
But yeah,
So on that note, my Cash App, if you guys are wanting to donate for me to get lenses,
I was gonna say if you want to see Sensei's Lenza,
yeah. My Cash App is in the bio. It's in the Twitter bio. You guys want to donate a little bit there?
there you go.
So I can get my Lenza and look like an anime pro or whatever you want to call it, anime or whatever. But yeah, man, yeah.
That's just crazy. That's all that's all I got.
Chat. Episode 70.
In the books. So we didn't talk about it. Obviously there's some more holidays coming up and stuff. Back-to-back Sundays for Christmas and New Year's. Did you know this?
I did that. No, that's what now.
Okay, so this is a little behind the scenes. So listen, so we still got 2 more weeks basically at least of shows with us, 71 to episode 71, 72, and then I guess we'll see how we feel because Christmas on a Sunday. We'll see, maybe that might be a little bit of a vibe kill doing an episode on Christmas, so and New Year's as well too.
I have many things to buy, the snow for the server and lesson for.
Wait, said I get my new job. I have many.
I joke. I'm not really wanting people to donate for
True.
an app that's trending now. That probably won't be trending in 2 weeks. But
there'll be another one, Kills.
Oh, that's how it works.
Yeah,
right.
It'll be Venza.
I want to talk about this. It's a stupid thing, but I was watching. I do my TikTok things at night before I go to bed. That's what puts me to sleep, right? And like I guess I came across one that was like, I'm gonna cancel Disney. Matter of fact, I canceled it. And I'm going, what the fuck's going on now? Why are they canceling Disney Plus?
Right.
And I guess then you did the Christmas movie they got on there. There's like a part in the scene where they're all spelling out Merry Christmas Santa, but then Santa is spelled out Satan.
Oh my God.
And of course that got the reactionary crowd. Oh, I'm gonna cancel Disney Plus. They talking about Satan
because they had a fucking spelling.
Right. No. So I go. I want context. So I go and I press play on this shit because I got Disney Plus. It's a whole joke. The whole thing is a joke. Like 30 seconds before, 30 seconds after, it explains that joke.
I got you.
And I'm sitting here going, if you're gonna cancel Disney Plus, good luck with that fight because there's more than just Disney Plus that you're buying from. Like, did you know there's a lot of shit in your house right now that's Disney oriented, Disney.
Oh, listen, that's the whole cancel culture mentality thing of things.
Oh, Lord,
man, it's like
I'm gonna cancel this. Well, good luck with that because they don't just do Disney Plus; they do other stuff. I see this a lot with people like, I'm gonna cancel this because it's like, stop, like, really, like the flaw in your logic is crazy. But whatever.
A lot of people are just overreactionary, but tis what it is.
Yeah. But I'm serious about the server sub thing. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
What you about to go do right now?
Me? Shit, I'm about to eat because I'm starving.
Same.
And then I'm gonna jump on some. I think I'm gonna get back on Call of Duty, get some Warzone going, even some DMZ, or I just might play the Dead Space trailer, see if it works.
He means
see
Callisto Protocol, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
Callisto Protocol. Yeah, that's the $70 fucking trailer that I bought. No, just kidding. I love the game. The game is beautiful. It's a great game. It's just I'm having troubles playing it right now. So hopefully those people over there in what's the striking distance? Just striking distance. I hope you guys are listening to this. Please fix it. I want to continue playing the game. Yeah, and I think I'm not gonna get your season pass. Fuck it. You just convinced me not to get it. I'm gonna use that money to just buy Dead Space. Actually, no. Dead Space will be coming to EA anyways in a few months. So
True.
I don't have to buy it. But yeah, that's all we got, man. Chat. Anything you guys want to talk about before we go? Because we're about to leave.
Or if they do, actually, put it in. Listen, Discord. Chat. I know you didn't have the Discord
Go
pinned
to
on here,
Discord
but
and well,
go to the
yeah, I don't.
Discord, yo.
Go to Discord and have that conversation.
Go to the
man.
Discord, hang out, continue the chat
Let's
in
have
the
a talk,
Discord.
you know?
STP Discord. It's there. We're in there. We're always in there. Literally. Me, my dad, we're in there.
You
My
guys can
brother's
see
in
sneak
there.
peek of my toe pics I'm about to put on the app. You know?
We're always in there.
About to sell some toe pics so I can get this Lenza app.
Back with the I guess that's a good bookend, right? I guess we should
That's a
end
good
where
bookend.
we should end where we start. So yeah, back to
Yeah.
Kills his OnlyFans and his Fansly and his Wiki feet. So
Yeah, wiki feet.
we'll
and all
end
that
on
stuff.
end on that note.
We'll end on that. Episode 70 in the books. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are always keeping the chats live for the lurkers out there. I appreciate you guys. Please hit like, share,
Oh, hold on.
subscribe.
Yo, we said something real quick.
Kill.
What feature do you
Sensei,
have?
what feature do you have as a wish list for current gen consoles? Feature.
Better DVR.
What feature do you have? Better DVR. Yes, better DVR.
Better.
I know
Just
they.
keep
I know they did the whole.
keep doing it. Keep working on it. Keep.
Yeah, keep
You
going.
did. It's
Keep going
good.
with
It's
that.
better. Just make it
I
even
want
better.
Upload Studio back. I want that whole shit, that whole suite of Upload Studio.
Give you the
Bring that
ability
shit
to
back.
capture audio, to capture game chat audio now,
Yes.
or now with Discord,
Yes.
because like you can't, because you'll like missing. I just saw a post yesterday from Game Nights that J Rock normally puts on. Everybody in there, missing was playing, and she had a clip that she posted up, but there was no game audio. Like everybody was talking, right?
See?
And
Oh,
no game
man.
audio, so it's kind of like you missed the whole context of what the fuck was going on.
Can we,
You know what I
we
mean?
do that? Can we have game like
Can we get
in
some
chat?
in
chat in
chat
the
audio as well
clips?
too? Yeah.
How about when I record some clips with the achievements that I pop, that the achievement actually shows up in the video with
In the
pop
clip.
out and everything?
Yep.
How about that in the clip? Like I would like that shit. Like give me that stuff, you know? Yeah, man. And oh, hey chat. Should I verify myself on Twitter? Huh?
Oh, Jesus.
Should I do that?
You're talking about
Should
you
I-
don't got listen, $6 for Lenza, you got $8 a month for a fucking blue check mark?
No, but I'm about to jump on that other app. What is it? Beesnits? What's
No,
that other app
Post.
called?
Post. You gotta go. The guy that somebody that started something, he started something else. Post. Or yeah,
No,
but everybody.
the other shit where it's
Yeah,
like,
I know it's the
you
other
know,
one
if
too.
this ever goes down, I'm gonna go over here and go over there. I'm like,
Yeah. I literally everybody was
I'm
actually
done.
making.
I'm fucking done. I go back to Facebook and stuff. I ain't trying to jump on all that. Fuck all that.
Imagine.
I can only take one toxic app at a time.
Not just
I'm
use
not gonna go to
YouTube.
another one.
YouTube has a posting feature now. Fuck it. We just go exclusive to
They
YouTube.
do. They
Yeah.
do. You
Yeah.
can post shit on. It has a social media.
Tell you that's gonna be the wave. We're just gonna be moving right over to you. You want to see what we're doing and stuff like that?
everything on
Just
YouTube.
follow the YouTube.
I'm sure the improvements will come over time. Yeah, over time. I've been holding my breath for quite some time now. Over time. One thing Xbox is good for, they are slow with their shit. But anyways, other than that, yes, that's it. Episode 70 in the books. Thank you guys for coming out. Check us out next week. We'll be on next week, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll be on next week for sure. And probably the week after that too, and then we play it by ear.
And we'll figure it out.
And then stay tuned to the VGAs this Thursday. Hope you guys have fun with that show. And that's it. Other than that, that's episode 70. On that note, happy fucking gaming, everybody.
Later.